Hello!
Hello!
Welcome. This is the Knitting a Good Yarn podcast.
My name's Jackie.
And I'm Carmen. We're coming to you from Southern Ontario. We're back in Burlington at Jackie's studio. Lovely, beautiful yoga vibes.
Yoga vibes.
Yes.
And good lighting. And also, hopefully. I didn't have to take the GO train because Carmen so lovingly drove from Toronto. Thank you, thank you.
No, happy to. Happy to.
We are technically a knitting podcast?
We're
wow,
really
I like
mostly
knitting.
knitting.
Mostly knitting.
Yeah.
Lots of chatting.
We talk a lot. You may not think that at this moment because it doesn't feel like we know what the heck we're saying.
What are words?
What are words? We're having, everybody who's known us for a long time is like, yes, girls, we know exactly what you're about to say. You're gonna be like, everything's so busy and everything's blah, 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 and I can't believe how busy we've been.
That's true.
And it's true.
But we're here, and we're so happy to be here.
I think it's moving.
It is moving.
Okay, so I had to be, my phone is not fully charged, and so for those of you who are new and are looking at the length of our video, yes, it is. It's not a typo. It probably is like 3 hours long. We don't know because we're just gonna kind of like chat, and we are a one-shot podcast. We don't do any editing. We literally pressed record, and then we're gonna press stop. Hopefully nothing barring no, I forgot to put it on do not disturb, so it's possible there might be some kind of weird thing that pops up. Anyway, but we do that, and so then we just we somehow figure out how to talk about knitting for 3 hours and really only cover like max like 8 things. But that's how we do things. And because of that, we have to have the charging cord in because I don't think we're gonna have enough battery for all of that. But see, it's on the one side, so it's just kind of pulling.
The phone is slowly rotating.
So if I just like suddenly just am not here, I'm not going to be here mentally, but it's definitely physically I might not even get in the frame.
Well, that's why there's 2 of us. I think between the 2 of us, for the most part, we have at least almost one brain.
Almost. Yeah. I feel like we definitely when we started the podcast. I don't know.
We were really organized.
Yes.
Really organized.
Well, you were more organized.
Like a little bit like more in the flow. In any case, things to know about our podcast. It's a one-shot podcast. We do have show notes. It usually takes a couple days for those to make them up because we don't edit. If there are patterns or designers or yarn or like things that we mention, you can find them in the description box below. And if I've missed something, which is common, please leave us a comment and I will get the information that you want back to you. One of our friends is a very diligent podcast watcher, and I always think, yes. I want to do a little bit of this. She has like a notebook that she has like every single time she puts on a knitting podcast. It's like in her knitting bag, and then if there are like things, then she like writes them down.
Wow. You want to be
I
like
know.
that?
I want to be one of those people.
I bet you she has a pantry that just has all of the jars and with their own labels on. And she probably goes to bulk and like fills up her thing and is wonderful for the world.
Yeah. And like, in any case, I mean, anyway, it just, I had other, I like that real estate in my brain went to something else. Like remembering colorway names, which I'm like.
This is mine. I don't think I have a little trick thing.
Music lyrics.
Oh, that's not helping us here, but
yes,
that's
it
true.
is.
Is it on the podcast?
Oh no. I mean,
if you want to know any music lyrics, yes, I know the lyrics to most songs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that contributes to your language and your vocabulary and how profound you are on this podcast.
Well done. Okay. All right. I have something. Good. Anyway, so the friend has a little notebook.
Yeah, to whenever someone brings up something on a podcast, smart. She like writes it down.
So she's probably like, so girls, like,
I know.
What did you say? And yeah.
So
we're so happy to have you here. Yes, we will say that again at the end, but just so you know, we love doing this podcast. Like we're so busy that you'd think that like this would be the first to go.
Nope.
And it's like, no way.
No, we're like, how do we move things around?
Yes, I even like messed up my schedule as usual, even though I had it in one calendar, I didn't have it in another. So I had like some sessions I had to do today, and I'm still like, no, let's still do it.
It's true. It's true.
Anything else?
No.
You put chapters so you can
Oh,
skip
yes, that's
ahead. You can stop and start. You know, it's a lot of knitting, but a lot of people, you know, usually get like something big done during this.
Yeah, whether it's knitting or I don't know why my brain goes, you should clean the gutters, and I'm like,
that's really
that
cute.
would not be a good thing to do, but like I don't know, something about cleaning the gutters is like
Probably
my
not
quintessential,
fun.
not that I've ever
I
cleaned
was
the gutters
I've never
ever
done
before.
this.
Like,
No.
but in my mind, I'm like, that's the thing that you're like, I
Yeah.
don't want to clean the gutters today. I need like some company. But
See,
maybe
I was
the
thinking
knitting
like
equivalent is
tubular bind off around
yes.
a really, really large hem
yeah.
that you're just.
So find some unpleasant thing to do and let us accompany you.
We'll help
Or-
you. Hopefully,
or
you'll
do
find
something
this fun. Yeah. All right, Jackie.
Okay.
That's all, right?
That's all.
Our stuff. So
We have a whole bunch of finished objects today.
Yeah, we
Carmen
do.
has a whole bunch of finished
We
objects
do.
that I'm really excited
it's
about.
not even that long, hey? Like when did we?
Like 2 months.
Oh, I thought we were good with this one.
Maybe. You know what it was? Okay, so between
Knit
the
City.
last podcast and this podcast, we had the opportunity to go to Knit City, Toronto. So I feel like, oh, I just like saw you a couple weeks ago.
That is what
which is
I'm
true, but we
thinking.
did not podcast.
That's
it
right.
like crossed our mind, but
Yeah. No, there was no time.
no.
So lovely to see all of you
Yeah.
who did come.
Thank you for hugs.
Yeah. that was really fun.
And saying hello and for letting us shop on your behalf.
Yes. It was as wonderful as it always is. It was not, it was just wonderful.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And you will see, at least in my finished objects, that everything that I've knit is Knit City related.
Almost everything is.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah. Except mine is just like, can I just be Melissa? Like, can I just like literally just do exactly what she's done?
Yes, I have, we've got a lot of knitting in, actually, we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll get there. What
Let's
are we
talk
wearing?
about what we're wearing.
Yes, if you notice, these look, well, they probably look similar, but not the same.
Yeah.
Kind of took two different takes.
Yeah.
This, we both did more test knitting because whatever I have said about not test knitting anymore, I'm obviously not listening to myself. So we both, and plus when they're so beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so this is a test knit for Samantha Garn, and it is very, very difficult for me to pass up the Samantha Garn test knit.
100%.
So challenging.
And then on top of it, it's a Samantha Garn test knit that's a summer top.
Yes.
And my favorite summer top is my Salty Air Tee
by Samantha Garn.
by Samantha Garn. And I wear all the time, and it's very cropped. And I was like, oh God, this is just gonna be another wonderful, I need it. I don't wanna wait for the pattern.
And I also feel like, I can't remember, we were, in one of our group chats, somebody was like, I think I'm gonna sign up. Should I sign up? And I was like, the moment that I knew that somebody that I knew was gonna be test knitting it, AKA Carmen, I was like, if I pass this one up, then I will weep like the last time I passed up a test knit that I wanted to do and Carmen did, and it still wasn't on my needles, but eventually it'll get there. In any case, this is the
Early Light.
Thank you.
I got something. Early Light pullover, sweater?
Well, so there's a t-shirt version and there's also a 3/4 sleeve version.
Yeah.
So
So we both did t-shirts.
we both did t-shirts.
Yeah.
This is coming out, I think, by the time this goes up, like within the
May
next week, May
7th?
6th or 7th.
Something like
7th
that.
is when the pattern comes out. And it was a joy, as usual.
Always is.
As usual, it's a joy.
If you get a chance, honestly, to knit a Samantha Garn pattern, whether test knitting or not, like it's just literally seamless, but like actually is, you know, you just go along. I don't even know if I had a suggestion.
Nope.
Like it was just perfect pattern, like beautiful.
I mean, yeah.
And enjoyable, like
So
lace.
fun.
Like, look at these kind of
So fun.
beautiful. Oh yes, Jackie, I have to say. Okay. I'm not lactating.
Can you see it?
Yeah, can you see it? Probably. I'm making it very obvious now. So I'm on the way here and I'm like, oh, okay. This shows you I am living in this damn sweater, like this shirt, sweater, whatever. Just constantly, to the point where I must have dropped something on it and I was like, oh, I've got like a little stain. So then I was like getting water and then I forgot to lie it flat in the car and so it's still there and so that's what's happening there.
You know, We had a conversation. Normally we don't talk before we like film. Like Carmen comes and we're like on vocal rest and we're like, don't talk because we're gonna like we want to like save it all for the podcast. But Carmen pulls this thing out and she's like, is it visible? Is it visible? Is it visible? And I'm like, okay, well, if you do like one of these things, then like it's not so visible, and maybe we'll like make it a game and see if people see the stain, and you're like, look at my stain. I'm like, this is such a classic knitter thing.
It's like, you know what? Here you go. This is what's going on here, and look at all this. I've got dog hair. This is we are real here, folks.
Yeah, lived in.
And I said to Jackie, I was like, honestly, we're with friends. Yeah. We're with friends. It's okay.
It's true.
Anyway, so my version, I made it much more oversized than was recommended in the pattern. I can't even remember my stats. I'm gonna have to. I made the size 4.
Page, I think.
My project page is in there, but I don't know if it would have been linked yet, right? Because it's a test one. I don't know if you'd see it. Would you see it? Maybe if you go into my thing.
Can. Okay, keep talking. I'll fill in the details.
Because I really wanted a summer knit, and I want to be able to wear it when I'm working. So I teach, and I have to teach like 9 to 5, and we're in this like it's a beautiful building with lots of windows, but because of that it gets like super hot. And so I'm already at that time of life where I get really, really hot, and then on top of that, like, so basically I was like, I want a very drapey, no wool sweater. So I made it out of cotton.
Oh
yeah! This is the Sandnes Garn
Mandarin Petit.
Thank you. And it took like just over 4 of the little balls. So I think it's like 200. It was 203 grams. As I say, to make it,
yards.
I made it very, very. I think I made it longer and definitely wider. I did though shorten the sleeves. Because I was making it like this, I kind of wanted this, so I didn't do any of the knitting of the sleeve. I just basically started the
I can see that the ribbing begins basically from when you like pick up under the underarm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so cute.
It's so cute. And I wear it all the time now.
Gauge though?
So I don't know what happened. I remeasured it again. Up here, I am a gauge. Some people in the test were like, I'm having to go to like size 7. I think she had size 4. And people were like, I need size 7. I was at size 2 needles. Were you similar?
No, but I have a theory. Keep talking.
Okay, all right. So I was at size 2, and I'm like, I don't even have, I cannot go to my sock needles. I can't do that.
No.
And it was I was right at 20, I was at 22 stitches. I think it might be 23, I can't remember. But I was pretty much all good here. And then when I got down here, it just stretched. I think it's at 18 or 19. I put it in my thing.
18 by 24.
What the heck happened? I was just really relaxed, I guess.
So here's my theory. Hang on, let me check. Okay, so the Sandnes Garn Mandarin Petit is 100% cotton.
Yes.
Right? And I think cotton just like it behaves differently.
That makes sense.
It's a fingering weight cotton.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
190 on math. Yeah, so it's even like it's like just slightly thicker. It's like 390 yards per 100 grams compared to like a fingering, which is compared to like a wool fingering, which generally speaking is like 430 something. So like close.
Yeah.
But I feel like because cotton doesn't have that like bounce back.
Yes.
I sort of feel like when I look at if you look at I'm like blown away because your like lace, like your eyelets are so much bigger than mine.
They are.
I knit mine on a size 5.
And I knit mine on a size 2.
2. Yeah, and I mean
2.75 millimeters.
You're a looser knitter than I am now, but I think this is like cotton versus wool,
Agreed.
Right?
And maybe up here because of the lace, although it was still here, so I don't know, but like because of the lace, it's keeping it in because of the cross. Like there's some crossovers.
There's these really subtle cables in between the lace that is like Samantha, so good.
So that must be it. But luckily, I wanted this.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy.
Yeah.
And I just throw it on. I've got a dress on right now. Like I throw it over everything. It's so easy.
I really, really like. I mean, I always have some like whenever I see a lace pattern, I'm always like dark yarn, light yarn, dark yarn, light yarn. I really, really love it. And the navy, it looks so good.
Don't I? I did that again.
What?
Because my salty air tee, the one I always wore, was dark, charcoal.
Yeah, but I
guess I do that. My first one was white.
Color? Yeah.
But
do you think of lace as having a color? You know, like I think of cables as, I always think that like a cable should be in a like cream, like light color, but I don't actually know if I have like what's appropriate in lace.
I think I would go with light for lace.
Oh, that's so funny.
I think that's what I would think.
Is that what? I don't know now.
Like I would think of like a tablecloth or like
yes, like a classical like lace shawl kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I always think dark.
Well, I do like it.
It's so beautiful.
And I almost did another thing like I did with Thea Coleman, where it was like the actual, I think we start here and it's just cast on, but the edge was so beautiful. Like it was just the cast on edge without putting any of
the hem, you pick up
ribbing?
the hem, what is this called? Hem? Neck?
Is it?
Neckline?
I don't know.
0.5 brain, the neck.
Yeah, we knew we weren't going to pull. That was already pushing it. Yeah, it just sat in this really beautiful way.
Yeah.
But then she said, you know, you could try it, like it's fine, but you might find that it stretches out more. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, and it's cotton. I'm doing cotton, like that will not be
I
good,
like
so
your
added
neckline.
I do too. I like how it's like, I wanted it a little more open than what she has. This is the one in her pattern. It's perfect. Yeah. It's beautiful. Because I wanted it to be really kind of flowy.
Breezy. I do love all your breezy summer tops.
Oh, thank you.
That somehow work.
Yeah.
I feel like I in like recent years have gotten over jeans. I didn't really wear jeans that much anymore, but I was like a leggings girl, like a skinny jeans girl. And then in the past couple of years, like skirts and wide leg kinds of things. And what I noticed for me is that I like a more fitted top because the bottom is like more billowy.
Yes.
And I like the bigger tops if I'm wearing like a skirt, like a short skirt, which I feel like you wear often.
Yes.
Whereas I tend to be, just because of like life and work, I tend to be in like longer skirts. Yes. So I wanted something that was like a little bit more fitted. And something that me and plant-based yarns, like I just like, I don't know.
I'm getting into them right now.
You're much better. I feel like when spring rolls around, like when the season turns, like your knitting turns seasons, whereas my knitting tends not to.
It really does. Actually, yes. Even in my whip right now, I changed it to, I don't want to do like Suri.
You don't want to do like fuzzy things.
Yeah.
Whereas I am like totally fine with fuzzy things.
Yes.
However, this is a Sonder Yarn. This is Sonder Yarn 4-ply. They're fingering, which is a BFL Massa mix.
Oh, you nailed this. That's a perfect leg.
And I'm obsessed. And I have worn it probably like, okay, it was off the needles, and then I was wearing it around like my house and like out in the garden, unblocked for a while, and then I finally blocked it because I was like, oh, okay, I need to like get pattern photos and so on and so forth. And of course, it is like so much better. It is such a nice temperature
it
knit.
Is. Yes.
I think I'm like, have I knit? The only other t-shirt that I knit that I can remember, no, 2 t-shirts? A couple. I never wear them. This is the thing. Anyway, I knit this amazing, beautiful t-shirt that I really love called the Avenue Tee by Tori Yu. And I knit it in like a lace weight plus a mohair. And whilst I love it, it has a season. Like I wear it for like
have it too hot.
Yeah. Whereas this, I feel like, even though it's wool, I really can. And then like lace has vents, and I just, the pattern is like, so
look
good.
How beautiful it is.
This is an old colorway, discontinued, from the Ecru line called Exhale, and I do love it.
Oh,
I do
Melissa,
love it.
bring it back.
I know.
Look at that.
But like,
look, you can really see the lace so beautifully when you do it in the light color, and like, oh, they look like little trees.
I
never thought that.
Oh, I didn't think about that either.
Yeah.
I just think there's something so like subtle but gorgeous about this lace, which is easy to read and like fun to do, and then you get this little cable in between.
Yeah.
That is like, I don't know. When I look at this, I don't think cable, but I do think it just like adds this little extra textural bit that I'm like obsessed with. It's so
really
good.
Does. It's so cute.
It's love. So this might have, like, I don't know, maybe this has done it. Maybe this is like opened the door on my like summer knit things, because if I don't need to work with a plant-based yarn, I'm happy.
Then you're happy.
I'm happy.
There is a thing, you know, and I'm sure like we'd love to like hear in the comments like what you guys would do, because I think that it's hard. Like I always prefer wool. Probably when it comes down to it, it would be between it and like Suri alpaca. I do love that very much, but like I love a wool, and even though yes, sometimes it's breathable and everything, and you're totally like temperature regulating, I don't always want to put it on
in the middle of summer. Yeah, fair.
Or thinking about it, like, but I feel like tops like this are so good for work. Or if you're just like going out somewhere, like, and you just want something, you just look a little, like, look how dressed up you look. You know, just by putting that on. This one, because it's in the cotton and it's wider, I do feel like it feels more casual. But even so, I like just throw it on over things, right? And it just like kind of like.
And lace just adds a little something. I do like how drapey it is. How is working with this yarn?
It's my second time working with it. I enjoy it very much.
As 100% cotton.
Yes, it does not have other cotton I've worked with, like. I feel like I'm like, now of course the gauge was massive, and like how I knit this, how on its size, like 2.75 millimeter needles, I got that, I don't know, but I don't know. It was very nice. It's a nice,
good to know,
comfortable. I like the colors that they offer. It's, if I'm remembering, I got it on a sale, I'm pretty sure. But it was pretty, like, more affordable. Not like it's affordable. Yeah. More on that end of things. I mean, it's cotton. It's so cotton. Yeah. I would recommend it.
All right.
The last thing I did was, it was that. Do you remember? It was kind of like a tank. It was a kind of like a tank. It was a tank. Like it came up. It was Veronica Lindbergh, like this, and it was, but it was held double.
Oh, okay.
So it was like a little thick. I find myself not wearing that one. It's also not very like bra friendly, like undergarment friendly. Like it's hard to figure out.
Because it's got like a. I remember it looks beautiful. Like the line is beautiful.
The shoulder is nice on it, but yeah,
bra strap keeps flying out, right?
Yeah, I haven't really worn that, but maybe I want to pick that up.
I really like it.
I know.
I really like it. So. Pattern. Did I do anything different? I basically knit it exactly to pattern.
Right.
For
so
mine,
this is
for
where how the sleeve should be.
The sleeve should be. I don't really remember what I did with the body, but I'll have a project page, and I basically just knit it to what I felt like was going to be my natural waist.
Perfect.
And what else? I think it's really beautiful. So I've seen other testers do the 3/4 version. Really gorgeous. Oh, size 3. So mine has a positive ease of like 1 to 2 inches. But somehow I really like the sleeve fit. It's like really I was like, this is the sleeve fit that I feel like I should keep for or like shoot for in other
like your magic numbers.
Yeah, my magic numbers.
I feel like you nailed the proportion. Like
Thank you.
Like when you stood up, I was like, I would not change a thing. Like I wouldn't make it any like shorter or longer.
Thank you.
All of this.
I wondered about the sleeves being a little bit longer. But I'm really happy. Like I'm happy with how it turned out. I also think this one's like a little bit summerier, but I was thinking about just like fall tees. And like taking it down a little bit just for like autumn.
A little there, or even going, I could see myself. So Samantha Garn has the, not the award, the distinction of being one of the few people where I've knit a pattern twice.
Right.
Like I almost never ever do that, and I have with her, and I will, I could see you doing this one again. Not the tee because I feel like I've got it. Like I've got it in a navy. This is perfect if I want this look, I've got it. But for the fall, getting a longer one, but I think I might still like do this oversized But skinnier sleeves. I like this, you know, the skinny sleeve.
Yes. Oh, construction. So one of the things about Samantha, part of the reason I love testing for her is because she gets the proportions right. And we've talked about this a lot in terms of like a lace top and like where does the lace like stop.
Yes.
And so it's like, it's such a perfect place in terms of undergarments. Right. And it is a circular yoke with a little bit of a raglan. And I think that that's the genius of Samantha is that that's a similar construction to like the ranunculus, which is like, you know, like everybody's knit of ranunculus and it like fits. So for those of you who are like, I don't know about circular tops, this is a good, like, it's Samantha Guérin. She has got it down.
Yeah, I really don't. I generally, when I see a circular yoke, I assume it's probably not going to fit me very well and it's probably going to ride up and it's probably going to do all these things, but this does not do that. Although,
perfection.
Of course, I'm in cotton at a really large gaze. So for this to ride up would be quite a feat.
Yeah. I mean, short rows in the back. I feel like the fit is amazing.
Yeah.
Quick. Yeah.
Quick. To the point where
Not so quick for me.
Oh, really? to knit it, or like once you started knitting it, or it took you a while to knit?
Well, the gauge is like, okay, so my gauge, what's the gauge? Hang on. The gauge is 23 by 33 rows.
Yes, 33 rows, right.
Is that right?
That would make
23 sense. Stitches by 33 rows. So this was definitely one of those things, like I say, I'm like, oh, I would really like a long sleeve version, but I recall this is so fun. And then you're just like stocking it for a while.
Thank God
stocking it for a while.
18 stitches.
18, I was like, I did not feel like the body went really quickly. Yes. And I cropped it, but well worth it.
I was going to say, did you crop it?
I don't know. I think in the pattern, I do think that the pattern is...
Oh yeah, it's longer. Hers
is longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's possible that I cropped it. I will have that in the project notes, my project page in Ravelry.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. So I feel horrible. I actually did this so fast. It was right at the beginning. And then sometimes if I do, she gave such a generous time for knitting that I missed the test knit like form.
Submitting.
Yes, because I had it done for so long and I'd been wearing it for so long. And then I didn't have it around easily because and it's cotton, right? So I throw it everywhere. I also, by the way, have not blocked this yet actually. So I wonder what,
what happens to cotton when you block it? Does it get
I don't know if
larger?
Yeah, maybe.
It's so good though.
Yeah. But I can also put it in the dryer, I guess.
See, these are things I don't know because I don't knit with plant-based fibers.
Yeah. I know with my linen, I made a linen ranunculus, like the by Quince or whatever. It is beautiful, but it is done. I put it in the dryer. It's like finally it fits, and then within an hour, it's
100% linen.
Yeah.
I have this beautiful mix of linen and silk that I really want to work with.
Yes.
But I am a little worried about the shloopy loopy.
Yeah. You just have to get something that is get a pattern, I think, that has a smaller neck. That's the key probably. And then like want something that drapes. Yeah. You know, a poncho actually would be great for that. Like one of these, like we've talked about these ponchos. Yeah. Just at the top and then like.
Yeah, I love.
Should we try each other's?
Yeah.
Even though you're gonna swim in mine. And I'm sorry about the wet. Thank y'all. Oh, it feels good to be back. It feels like.
Oh my gosh, this fabric is so nice.
It's so nice, hey? Oh, that looks beautiful. It's a tiny bit big, but gorgeous. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So cute. Okay, so apparently I need a navy one.
Yes.
This is the plan?
Of course you do. Navy is it right now. I was looking at my like Instagram and I'm like, it's all navy. And like before it had been green I had been into. Like I really am in this like kind of phase, but oh, it's so cute.
It's really cute.
It's such a different look. I feel like I'm much more like put together, like I should, be like
it's a little like preppy.
A teacher.
It's quite preppy.
And then I'm like, wait a second, I am a and I wear this, but yeah, it's like very.
That was my plan. I wanted a work shirt.
It's beautiful. Like, it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. The color is also very good on you.
Yeah, I like this.
I am
What
very,
size
this light
again?
blue is like it's like light blue and gray. That's all I want right now.
Yes.
Light blue and gray. Oh, the navy's really
It
nice
looks
though.
beautiful on you.
This fabric is,
God,
and
this
so much
looks
cooler.
so gorgeous on you. Like you look like you're in like it's a dress or something. You know, like this should be like a dark dress where you're going out. Doesn't she look like, you look like Beyonce right now or something? I don't know, like what's
I do actually, looking at this, want to have like a summer like sweater that's like all lace.
Yes. Yes.
In this,
Me too.
I feel like
in the navy.
Ooh, in the navy. I do like the navy.
Gorgeous.
Yay!
Early light.
Samantha
Out.
Garn.
Yes, next week I think, and worth it.
So
So
fun.
good. So good.
I mean, we often test knit, not often, I would say, I don't know, 50% of the time we're like testing the same thing, and I feel like it always is like so different, but this one is like probably the most different we've ever
feels
done.
very
and it's
different.
so fun.
It's interesting to sit like beside each other.
Yeah.
Just making sure I did not get that wrong, right? No.
No.
I think it's just not fitting me as beautifully as yours. Anyway, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
So pretty.
I could just wear this for a while.
Yeah. Well,
And I
yeah.
will. Hey.
Yes. Well, we don't usually jump to things that are like,
let's do
they're right here, so why not? And I don't really want to take this off yet. And actually, these look pretty.
Oh my gosh.
I finished my Socceroos.
You're so good for
Thank you.
They're so cute.
Oh my God. And they're, you know, I think somebody asked me if like I got the pattern wrong, which is absolutely possible. Oh, so you'll see that you do all of the decreases. So it's top down. So you do the decreases for the toe instead of doing it on the side, you do them on the top. So they're like
Like a hoof.
yeah, like a hoof. Yeah, like a cleft thing. And they were like, you might have gotten it wrong. And I was like, yeah, maybe I did. But then when I redid the second sock, I'm like the way the pattern's written, I don't think so. I think it's meant to be. But
Interesting. I mean,
That's looking
knowing nothing about sock construction, I don't know what a difference that makes.
I know. I love them.
So
And I can
beautiful.
say, so this is the, wanna feel it?
Oh!
Right?
Oh!
This is
Oh
the
my gosh. Ovis sock?
Woolen Twine, Ovis sock by Woolen Twine, Woolen Twine, I don't know. That was a terrible German, not even accent, I can't even call it that. She's from Germany, I think, beautiful.
Yes.
And she makes, so this is like, all not natural, but like
Yeah, it's like a
highly, very, very high twist sock yarn with no nylon, and not super wash.
It's a cool yarn base. Hang on. It's a cool
Yes,
yarn construction. It's like hang on.
Romney? I can't remember.
Jacob and Cheviot.
That's it.
Jacob and Cheviot. It's interesting because it actually is soft. Like
It's soft. That's what I wanted you to see. Like I was like, whoa.
I
It
kind
was
of like
rusticy when I first, like, it was rusticy, you know, it
Yeah.
felt good, but it was like, it felt, you know, like rustic.
But I'm
now
like,
it's
could
very
I
soft.
could even wear this? Like,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah, this is not prickle at all.
It's not prickle at all. And it's interesting because having spun, so it's 50% Jacob and 50% Cheviot, having spun it before, spun those fibers before, they're not soft.
No.
But it's amazing to me how soft this is and that it's a sock yarn,
I know.
you know?
I know.
And they're also so freaking
They're so
cute.
cute. I
They
mean,
look really
really.
cute with this navy.
I was gonna say they look great there. I think they look really great with this color
my
too.
God.
I want to wear them with little like clogs and like, you know, like little cute little.
Yeah,
little
they
cues.
definitely like need to be shown off.
This was from a box that was put together by Katrin, right? Nope.
No,
Woolen Twine.
this was a box put together by Yulia of Woolen Twine.
That makes no sense. Why would I think
Because
that?
Katrin does
She does do the other
do
box.
beautiful
I didn't do that.
boxes with color work.
Those were my mitts.
The mitts.
Okay.
They're
So this was
so
from
cute.
Woolen
I really
Twine, and
want them.
this was already chosen. Look at these this colorway selection. Like, oh God.
See, I want to knit a
Wow.
pair. I want to go and knit a pair.
You should. We found him though. Tuva socks.
Yes.
Yes.
What I was gonna say though is I want to knit a pair, but I do not want to choose the yarn. Like I want to find a little kit.
Yes.
I want to wait for her next set of like kits
Yes.
or like when she does like a mini skein bundle. But like, oh,
This pinky red. I really
I'm gonna put it on.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you can have them both if you want. So cute. I really.
Oh, I can't get it.
Oh yeah, that was the one where.
Oh, nope. Nope. Oh,
Yes. You think you can't do it, and then you're like, oh no, I can, and then it goes, zoop, like right into your foot.
okay, I put it on. This is all me. One.
Where did the heel go?
That's what I'm saying. One is I just like pulled it on, and then two, you know what I did?
Oh yes, see, you did it because you thought that should be the side.
Yeah, I did.
See,
Hang
this
on.
is what
No,
I'm
wait.
saying about this, like, the toe. It's like, you know the way that you finish mittens in some Nordic mittens where it comes
I'm like
to
terrified.
the top?
I'm gonna rip this sock. Hang on. Keep talking. I put the sock on, I tried to put the sock on with the heel, not at the heel.
Yes.
That's what happened.
They are very tight fitting
because I
around that.
like followed the top. I like
Exactly.
didn't follow the hook.
Yes, and to
Does that
be
make
fair, because it was blocked that way, plus the increase or decreases are like that, it's easy to think that that's what you're going to
I
do.
was like, the heel is coming out the side, like my ankle.
I find that I put it on, like you have to kind of
Oh, you do like a
pull it.
pantyhose.
Yes, exactly. Like I try to get it here.
Why can't
Not that I have
get
done
it?
this before. They are a little snug to get on. Oh, I did it. Okay.
They're so cute.
They are cute.
They are very cute.
Oh my god.
Okay. You know, I can't remember. I probably saw it on social media somewhere. Oh my god, they're so cute. The like a set of rain boots that are like completely transparent.
Oh yes, yes.
And
yes.
I want.
The hunters, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I want them.
I know these are cute.
Gosh.
They are adorable.
I honestly feel like I could just knit them to hang them up.
I know.
Like
Just on the like on a little like
on a
wall.
little wall.
That'd be actually really cute.
I know.
They are so sweet.
They are very
They look
sweet.
also extra
Look
sweet being on the sock
amazing.
blocker.
Blockers.
Like they
Yeah.
really are looking like cute little feet.
Yeah.
Oops. We're moving. We're moving.
Yay.
Oh. You think so?
Oh no.
I feel like we needed like about a centimeter with that door.
Yeah, but that line, Carmen, the line in the middle.
There we go again. That. Yeah, there you go. Other way.
Yay! Really challenge.
We're good. We're good. Great. So those were my little sockies.
Did you knit them on shorties, like, or did you magic loop them?
Magic loop. I
I
love a magic
cannot for the life of me find your ladder.
loop. Yeah.
No way.
No, I can see it, but I do generally. Oh, actually, no. Maybe it's not there.
Look.
I don't usually get ladders, and I'm not quite sure why. Like you can see it a little
that's
bit more.
impressive.
Actually, you're right. You wouldn't see the ladder. You would just see where the
Beginning of round.
beginning of
I can
round.
see beginning of
Yes,
round, but
that's
that's
right.
not. So that would be one of the. Wow, Carmen, you
I
are
don't know
a
why.
genius.
No, I really am not. I'm not doing anything different. I honestly just like, I will say I pull that second stitch tightly, not just the first, but the second one. When you're like coming to the next needle, I guess,
Yeah.
like you're flipping it around,
Yeah.
I won't just pull the first one tight, I'll pull the second one tight. But apart
Interesting.
from that, I just think it's just the way I do it. It doesn't
My laddering, because I had those colorwork mittens that I love so much.
Yeah.
My laddering is almost like it's like too tight.
Oh.
I don't have a loose anyway.
That's it.
Like there was like a little crease.
Yeah, see, I don't strangle it.
Yeah.
I just
Genius.
I don't know.
This is the kind of pattern that makes me want to knit with shorties because I feel like it would be so fun. But
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially
Carmen.
with color work, it's not the most fun with color work to do magic loop because your colors sit right like
Yeah.
along that edge. But no, I do love them.
But with the colors,
Jewel,
it's spring.
Well done, beautiful.
It's spring and all I want to do is like be cozy. I just like look at them and I feel cozy and like warm inside.
What's funny though is that I can see wearing these, like I'm wearing a dress now and I don't have any like stockings on. But I could wear these still. Like they're really nice on your feet. I'm gonna put my other one on. It's really
can't. I just want to set. Just want to set. Because, if I am going to buy this Ovis sock all by my lonesome, for sure it's going to end up not enough contrast.
Well, that was what was so funny is that it actually is very low contrast, funny enough. Like when you're knitting it, now you can see it, but when you're knitting it, they're not that, like they are different colors, but it's that same, like where the value is like the same.
You can really see it.
You can really see it now, but actually like the definition, like you can imagine when you're doing these little, like these little ones and stuff.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's almost like it's a 3 color, but if you were to black and white, it would look like 2.
This does look really funny.
It's funny.
It's funny.
But the fit is good, and that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The heel looks so good.
It's cute. Yeah, that was a cool heel. So there.
I'm so satisfied by knitting. Like I just had a moment there where I was like, I love knitting and I love wool and I love colors and it's just
looking
like
at other people's knitting. I was yesterday knitting, doing nothing else, and thought to myself, how is this so enjoyable? Like, what is it that's so enjoyable about this? Like, I don't need to listen to music. I don't need to listen to, I sometimes do. I like to listen to a podcast or a book, but I don't need to. It's just so satisfying.
Like, so it has been a beautiful spring in like where we live.
Where have you been?
Okay, it's been like, there have been some horrific days followed by glorious days. Today is a glorious day.
Today is this is the 4th day of nice.
Okay, I feel like I've been out more than in like months, but probably because it's winter.
Those of us in Southern Ontario, please, or this area, please chime in here because I feel like we've had no spring. It's just been cold, like cold or rain. Rain.
I feel like okay. This studio has a lot of windows, which is really lovely, and I have had the AC on so many days.
That is okay. So maybe it's Burlington.
Maybe it is Burlington.
Yeah, because it certainly is not.
I mean, definitely it has been Arctic cold. It definitely has like rained a lot, but I feel like I have had days of like bringing my knitting and like there's a little like picnic table outside under a tree outside of my like my workplace, and I have been shawl knitting on my breaks between clients, and I'm just like, knitting is amazing, and like, ooh, that's wet. I told you. It's just like the tree and the sunshine and the birds, and there's this tree that like I look at outside the window that like is now in bloom.
It's so nice. I stopped by and I smell. I was like, oh, it's so pretty.
I'm just like in a spring mood, and in the spring, like one of my favorite things is this like middle period where it's nice enough to be outside.
Yes.
And to have like wool in your lap, and you're just like, this is so enjoyable. I love spring. Never long enough.
No.
But you're probably right. There probably has been like 7 days.
That's because I usually, it would be, usually we'd have like a day, like so yesterday was this gorgeous day, and usually we would have a few of those in a row, and you would at least have the day plus a few, and up until even like 2 weeks ago, it wasn't even a full day. It would have like a couple hours.
That's fair.
And then it would be like raining and cold again, and like, what is happening?
Yeah, and we've had days where it's like, where I feel like it starts like nice and then it pours,
and then
it like pours and then it's like,
but it pours cold. Like I like rain. Like I like a warm rain. I like spring rain, but this was not. This is like cold, like 0 degree Celsius raining. I know that shouldn't happen, but it does. It did. We'd had snow, but we also had just rain. It was so cold.
Last weekend I was at the studio. I taught a class, and it was a 2-hour class, and over the course of the 2 hours, we had rain, we had hail, and then we had the sun come out like 9 times.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But yay, spring. I really think I need something in this navy. That's lace.
A lace like that. It's so gorgeous.
Thank you.
I know. You're gonna have to show something. I can wear your thing, whatever. What are you gonna show next?
Everything I have next is chunky.
Yes, me too.
Okay, go.
No, it's not. One of them isn't.
One of them isn't?
Okay. I did talk about this. I finished but look, I think the way I blocked, I don't know if it's how I blocked it. Look at the differences in the color.
It's so not noticeable. I feel like this is a camera moment.
I think it is too, because
This is a
I
camera
have
moment.
not
I don't
noticed
think
that
about
at
it.
all.
When you
Okay,
came
good,
in,
because
I saw
I'm
it
like,
and not think about it at all.
Okay, anyway, I finished my second, another one,
Ooh.
Base Spirit Tea, I think so, by Park and Knit, in the incomparable fiber Macgyver, this time in, I think it is called Emerald actually, it certainly is an emerald color, and I am knitting this with, how come I'm blanking on her name? It's not Julie. What's Fiber Macgyver's name? Oh, Jackie. You're looking at something. It's okay.
Susie.
You
know when you like know you know it, but then you like
you
are like, oh no.
Yeah, did I get it?
Did
right?
I get it wrong? But anyway, yeah, Susie.
Anyway, we are, because I made it in Renegade.
Oh, it's so good.
And just love it and wear that one all the time. And I was like, I think I could do this one, do another one. Bless you. It ended up being, I thought I knit it the same. I mean, not that I really looked at anything and I didn't gauge swatch or anything, but it's a little bit smaller.
It's like the sleeves are smaller.
The sleeves are smaller. I think the gauge is a little bit tinier. I also, again,
it definitely is
point out, I don't know what the heck.
Okay, but I remember your Renegade one had
had that too.
Like
big
had
holes.
that holy quality that I was like, it's so amazing and grungy, and I remember thinking it was so good.
It's true. Yeah. So this one, I have to say, with the Renegade one, I'm positive I did that in 2, but maybe I had 3 skeins. I'm not sure, because this one I only had 2 skeins, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be no problem. I was continuously cutting back. I had to keep pulling it back. My sleeves I had to shorten. So actually I did have to shorten the sleeves, that's right. And make them a little bit tighter now that I think about it. Because I literally was like out of wool.
Did you use a different needle size?
I don't think so. I feel like I just did the same one as usual. Like it's the same length, I think. It's just, you
so
have my other
much
one.
bigger. Like it looks so much looser.
That's so true. Yeah.
Like the gauge somehow, in the weirdest way, I feel like you have a smaller gauge on this one.
I think maybe I did.
This is Carmen. Look.
It's
Carmen and Carmen.
It's us. Yeah. I don't know. But at the end of the day, this is not the best dress. This dress has a lot of like bulk around here.
So cute with jeans.
But it's so cute with jeans, and you can just like kind of like tuck it in, and and I'm really liking the color.
I really like the sleeve line.
Yes.
It's really good.
It is nice, hey?
It's really good.
She's another really good designer.
It's another one on my list that I'm just like, I really need to knit
Yeah,
this. I don't know why I haven't knit it.
I don't know anything from her.
No. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't, I feel like my style is like less, like I feel like I can't pull off sheer and like open as much, but apparently I should because it looks really good. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like sheer and open, again, as you're saying, like with this time of season, this time of year.
Yeah.
Although I wear it in like, I wear my pink one, I wear that
all the time.
All winter.
Yeah.
I stick it underneath another one, and then like I'll stick it underneath a cardigan so that I have like all the different layers.
Wool on wool on wool.
Wool on wool on wool. Yes.
And kitten softs or alpacas. Susie's colors.
I know.
Susie's colors. So amazing.
Love. Yeah. So not really much to say more about it than, it was crazy trying to pull it out a million times.
Hems. Why am I blanking on this? Okay, that's a hem.
That's a hem.
That's a neckline. What's that? Cuff.
Nice. Good.
Okay.
Yes.
Double.
Triple. Yeah. So that was also why I was like, how much do I need? And as I was going along, I literally, there were parts where I was cutting off this much and I had to keep adding it in. Even to bind off, I was ending up adding things to bind off.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I feel like that's a subtle detail that is so great.
That she did that.
She did that just to sort of, is really cute. Like, it's really cute. It's sort of like, I feel like it reminds me of like a ringer tee, you know?
Yeah, totally. Except not quite as
except not as sporty.
Yeah. I'm not sure that I'm enjoying what I've worn underneath. I feel like it's not. I'm gonna have to take
What
some
do you
pictures.
normally wear? Like when you wear your pink one.
I know.
What do you wear? I do this. I also think that you wear.
No, I do. I don't know if I don't like the color or something. I don't know what I'm thinking.
I feel like when I have seen you wear it, like it's what's underneath is like a higher.
Yeah, it's usually my like more of a racer back. I think.
Yeah, higher.
That's probably what I'm doing.
Than this one.
Yeah,
but still so cute.
So cute.
All right.
Try it on.
Oh.
Want me to chuck it at you? Or are you just putting something else on?
I'm gonna put a tank top on to make this easier.
That makes sense. So how are you guys? It is such a beautiful day, my gosh. Finally. There, beautiful.
There we go. Oh, perfect. Just the back. Is this the back?
That is the back, yes.
Oh, it's so soft and airy.
It is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Oh my god. Thanks your tan too. It just looks so good.
Oh
see?
my god.
Look how beautiful that looks on you.
I do
As
think
always,
the
I feel
like
I'm always saying that.
I do think the like higher. There we go.
Yeah. That is so cute.
It's so cute.
That
Okay,
is so
see
cute.
the sleeve length? Like I really like the longer sleeve, like the longer short sleeve length.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god, it's really cute.
It's really cute.
It's really cute. It
feels nice to see your own stuff on someone else.
Nice.
It looks nice. It is. I really think, I mean, this is again a very, very quick knit. Like I think the gauge is 13.
Need.
Something like that. Yeah.
Need.
Now I did, okay, so I did, I think size 3. And as I say, that was.
This is so wild. I'm
Really
looking at your like test and you.
The holes seem bigger, don't they?
Yeah.
I don't know if I haven't blocked it. Like, I don't know how I blocked that one. But I think that these yeah, I
because it was like it wasn't even close in your test.
Yeah,
it was like 1.78
skeins.
skeins is not even close at all. The gauge is 12 by 18 rows.
What did I do?
I don't know. I mean, this is so funny,
It
right?
is
Like
cute,
this is like,
but it's not the same.
I love it.
It really looks good on you.
I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is kind of the perfect layer for like life.
It is. It is.
I'm just gonna casually sit here with
It's
it on
really
for a
hard to
while.
see all of these things on you. They really look better on you than
No,
they do
they
on me.
don't.
Yes, they do. But that's okay. They look gorgeous.
I feel like this
your
is one of
skin,
those
no.
things. I feel like this is one of those things where like we always we're like more apt to see beauty on somebody else than ourselves.
Okay. Yes, but also you look absolutely fantastic. And I think people are going to agree with me.
This is
You
one of
look
those colors
especially
that I should
beautiful.
wear.
Yes.
I really should wear this
You
color.
really, really should.
Every
wear this
time
color.
you like
you and navy
put something
both of
on,
those.
I'm like, what? I'm like, what?
Why am I not?
Why do I not wear this color?
To be fair, this also looks gorgeous
Thank
on you.
you.
So that was all. It's not like you're like missing,
Thank
but yeah, you need to wear
no,
these
I need
brighter,
to wear these brighter
deeper,
colors.
jewelry
Tones.
things.
Yes, I mean that would be appropriate with like this season, but
Yeah, it's so pretty actually. I'm really, really loving it.
Obsessed.
Yeah, because you can see it better when somebody else is wearing it. It really is a nice.
this sleeve
set-in
top, the set-in sleeve.
It's I guess it's not. Is it a set-in sleeve if it's?
How do you knit this?
Even though I just did it again and now this is the second time, I think I would know. I'm pretty sure it's like this one of these, like you start up here and then
You go down.
you come down here and then you pick.
Yeah, it looks like you pick up
from
here, come
and
down.
then come down, and then you're joining in the round underneath, and then picking up.
But that is just so
Yeah, it's really, really, really pretty.
perfect.
Yeah,
All right,
Susie,
size 3.
beautiful, beautiful colors.
Gosh, this green
that
is
made me
so
so happy.
good.
Also, it's like those deep colors and like bright colors. I was knitting this one in that like winter to spring time, where it was like I was really feeling
gray season.
Yeah, like it was so gray. It was just like all gray, and I really wanted spring to be here, and so this was like very uplifting.
Susie has this when I went to the booth last year, they didn't have it at Rhinebeck. But she has this like lemon color that I really, really want. I should just knit it in this color because it's so amazing.
You already have enough yellow. Remember you went through that whole phase of like
yes,
a lot of
yellow. It's like if I'm not wearing neutrals, if I'm not wearing like gray and like light blue, then I just want yellow, and I should really get into these jewel tones.
Yeah. Beauty.
I'm just gonna hang out and wear this a little longer.
Good idea. You know what? I didn't weigh it. I wonder if I should like weigh it and just see like how many grams. Like maybe the I don't know. It was just, I don't understand why it would be so.
I think your gauge just must be different because when I look at it, I remember looking at the Renegade one and being like, I freaking love it. I love the Renegade. And I just thought, I'm not cool enough to pull this off with so many holes. Whereas I'm like, oh, I can wear this.
You're right. This does not feel as many like it is very holy.
Your Renegade one is very holy.
Yes, it is. I love it.
Holy
Renegade. I don't know if it's also like I love this color, but I also like Renegade is like spirit color level. That's my favorite color of all time.
And it is the best bright pink.
It's ridiculous.
Ever.
This is happening again. I'm sorry. It's gonna be the whole time. Sorry.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. I know. See, this is a problem. Now you can't show
now
anything
I'm like,
because you're like, it looks my sweaters are looking so good. You don't want to take them off. Here, let me put on something of yours. You can keep this on.
Okay.
If you want to do that.
You do.
Oh.
Okay. I feel like.
Oh.
So now.
Yes.
So now we don't have to talk about yarn because the next 4 finished objects are in the same yarn
for both of
us.
Run, don't walk.
Like
to the Sonder Yarn website and get yourself some bloom. You will not. You will not regret it.
So you know how you were talking about like it's spring and therefore we should not have like you only want to work with like plant-based yarns. I went total opposite. Now fair, it's still like chilly, but like all I want to do is knit with this base. All I want to do is knit with this base.
Me too. Also, it's instant gratification.
Yes, this was the other thing.
Oh my God.
In truth, I feel like not that I didn't have knitting mojo. I was like, I don't know what I want to knit. And so I've started like a whole bunch of projects.
Yes.
I had that test knit, I have another test knit going, but I like to have something like, on the side. And I've like started so many projects, but like they're all in fingering weight. Yeah. And I'm like, it's taken too long. I'm like stalling on all of these like fingering weight, like spore weight projects. And then you just get this on your needles, which is, so it's like a bulky weight. The content is 78% kid mohair, 13% merino, 9% nylon.
100% squishy goodness.
So like prickle 0. And the gauge is like 13, like this one's 13. Yeah. Stitches per 4 inches or 10 centimeters. I knit that's the tighter gauge one. I knit it on a US 10, which is 6 millimeters. And it just flies off the needles. And it is so like, it's so like squishy, but also airy.
Yes.
And it has this like fluff factor. And so I don't know, like it's just,
look at this
gorgeousness. Oh my God. So this is the Hana sweater by AEGYO Knits.
Oh. Is that a new one or is that a what?
It's a new one. She had a cardigan version that had really cute toggle buttons. Okay. And I think, yes, that I like loved. And this is like a relatively new pattern that came out.
It's so pretty.
I mean, it's a basic, like it's, you start at the back, you like pick up, you do the front shoulder, then you join in the round. I will say though, she has put short rows a bunch of places that when I've knit other drop shoulder sweaters, I have not put short rows there. Yeah. And I feel like they were a good move. To me, it's like I love the like oversized in the pattern. She knits it quite cropped. I actually, for like the first time ever,
It's
went longer than in pattern.
really?
Like in the pattern, she was like, "Yep, you can just start the ribbing now," and I was like,
Where would it be if this is like what?
I don't know. I feel like she must have a short torso or something like that. I don't really know. She's quite small, but
Both of you, like that's why you I think look so good in her things.
thank you. I just, this has been like on rotation. Like I like wait. I'm like, it doesn't, I don't know why. Have I worn it to work? I've worn it to work like once or twice, but again, sometimes I get like gesticulate-y and then like the crop things just keep like riding up.
Right.
But like, I'm like, I can't wait to go home and wear that sweater. You know, I have that feeling where I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to like get this fabric back on my body. This is it.
It is so nice. It reminds me of that, the same kind of feel of my Frankie sweater that I have in that Sandnes Garn.
Borscht alpaca.
Oh my gosh, it just got really dry. Tickle in my throat. The Borscht alpaca, which now is very Muppety. Very Muppety, but it's beautiful and I still love it. But this, it's the same feel, like where you can put on this like incredibly soft, cozy cloud. And there's something more, like, I can't describe the feeling of the mohair being thick. Like, you don't usually have that. Usually mohair is just, it's so thin and gossamer, like, you know, like this is like thick mohair.
But open.
But open. Yes, it's like
It's
mohair,
like the most
thick,
interesting.
but light.
It's been, I feel like, it's been a long time since I have, I feel like I don't really knit with that many bulky yarns. Like it's just not I don't know, because I tend to find them like too heavy, right?
I do too.
And
I don't love big needles.
yes, like, but this, I don't know what it is. I'm just like, I'm totally fine on the big needles. I like the feeling of it in my hands, and then to put on, it's just like the huggiest hug, but it's not too hot.
No, it's really, really nice. I mean, it is like, it's warm though.
Yes, it's
like
warm.
It's not, you know, like it will warm. It's like if you want to be like cozied in, like warmed up, this is the kind of sweater that you put on for sure.
But I love it. I love the sweater. I love the like big
It must have taken 2
ribs.
seconds to knit.
Yeah, you know what's funny? It's like the body was really speedy, and then so I knit the body on a US 10, and then the ribbing, I followed the pattern, and she knits the ribbing on a US size 4, which is what?
Really? 3.5.
Yeah. 3.5. So the ribbing felt like it took longer than
the whole.
like I just was like,
That's
I'm
true,
still
because there is
ribbing.
quite a lot of ribbing. That's a lot of ribbing.
It's gorgeous, and I love it.
It is. I always find that is so interesting, isn't it? That this, like, the size of the needle, like, I mean, this is gonna sound stupid to say, but it, like, what you're knitting it with makes such a difference, you know? Like, that this would, like, you would not get, this should not be a size 4 needle.
No, but Carolyn,
That's how it comes out.
I feel like a lot of her patterns are like that. Like when I knit the Eurus sweater by her, it's also the same thing, which is that like she tends to use a really small needle for the ribbing versus
But
the
the
body.
ribbing doesn't become small. I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, I would expect that the ribbing would be a lot smaller, but don't you think it feels like it's still like really
you
big?
would not think, oh, I
How
go
is
down
that a
6
size?
needle sizes and that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I feel like it keeps it up.
Yeah, yeah,
which
that's true.
Also because it's like mohair, I was like, you know, I didn't want the collar to get like floopy.
Yeah. I do think that bit of merino really helps there
And
too,
the nylon,
though.
yeah.
Like, you usually don't get that, right? Like, so if you were gonna knit like the Borscht alpaca is like all alpaca, right? So it's going to be very, very drapey. It's not like if I tried to do that in this, I bet you it would just fall.
Yeah, like you wouldn't keep the collar, but I really love it. I think I knit the collar a little bit shorter than hers. Hers is like quite tall. Like in the photos, it's like up her chin. I'm like, I don't want it like all the way up here. I can tuck in if I want to, but it's really, really
I
love.
this.
And like this is something that I'm like, I knitted in the Greige. Oh, the colorway
yeah,
is
I was just gonna
Greige.
ask
3
about that.
skeins. And I had like, I was like, oh man, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? And I think I did like regular bind offs as opposed to like a tubular because I was like a little bit playing yarn chicken with that. It's quite oversized. The I'll put in the show notes like the bust sizes. I can't remember.
That's got it. Yeah.
It's
like, I mean,
wide.
That's pretty.
It's wide and cropped. I knit the size 1 or 2.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's meant to be quite
Wow.
oversized.
Yeah.
Oversized and like very cropped, but I love it.
It's so beautiful.
I love it so much.
Put it on?
Yeah.
You could probably put it on over that if you want.
Probably could.
Oh, it's just so soft.
It's so soft.
Oh.
I'm interested to see how it, I mean, I really have been wearing it nonstop for like 2 weeks.
Looks great.
I wonder if it'll get Muppety.
I don't think so.
I don't think so because
I think it's the alpaca.
Because of the mohair.
Yeah, the mohair doesn't really do that. Look how pretty. This fits you perfectly.
I am obsessed. I love it. I love
lovely.
that it's a little bit sheer.
Yeah.
Like you can sort of see how open it is. You can see the top underneath, but I don't mind.
Oh no, it's perfect.
Just like ultimate cozy.
It's so nice. Oh, it's a snuggle bowl one too.
It's very snuggly. And like 13 stitches per inch is just, what a joy. It's such instant gratification. 3 skeins, like it just sort of feels like.
Yeah. I mean, I have 2 projects that were one of them was like this, just over, I just went into the 4th skein, and I think it took me 5 days.
Yeah, this is like sweater in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not kidding.
Obsessed.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Actually, well, speaking of which, I'll show you that one. So when we walked into Knit City, Melissa Clulo, who is our like style queen icon, like absolute, like I just wish I could just like wear everything she's always wearing and look at like her at all times.
Yeah, I know. And I have this like funny thing where I'm like, do I knit exactly what she knit? Because I do not look in any way, shape, or form like Melissa. And then, like, I feel like there was one sweater that I knit, the like easy like Sunday morning sweater, where I was like, it does not look the same on me as it looks on Melissa, which is okay, you know. Like we come in different shapes and sizes, but I was like, I don't know that I'm gonna be knitting exactly what Melissa knit. Because it's like a disappointment when I put it on my body, although maybe like probably doesn't look bad, but in my brain I'm like, I should look like Melissa Clulo, and it does not.
Well, that's what
but,
we're expecting. I think we had this discussion just about knits in general, right? When you think it's gonna be something and then you put it on and you're like, it's still nice, but it's not what I was expecting. Like, like we're not gonna look like her.
That said, this is next on my list.
Oh my god!
Like, how many sweaters can I knit out of Bloom in the dead of spring?
Millions.
Because it's so classic.
We walk into Knit City and this is what she's wearing. Yes. And with these cute freaking jeans and a cute little belt. I feel like I'm not, again, it's probably not the best idea what I wore dress-wise, but I was hot. So anyway, oh no, it still looks cute.
Oh, it's so cute.
Like,
I feel like when you wear Melissa Clulo things, you look like Melissa Clulo.
That's such a compliment. I don't think I do, but I want those jeans with, she had it, and then she tucked this in with this like cute belt.
Good shoes.
But like, look at this freaking perfect sweater. I have wanted a black sweater for so long and just never really did it. I mean, I've got the wool to literally do it in like the classic, that I think she calls it the classic. It's Melissa designed it way back when she was part of Spestrico, and so I had that pattern, and I've been meaning to. It's like a turtleneck, black turtleneck, and I've been wanting to knit that forever. Anyway, this was finally, I saw this, and I'm like, I need it, and I love it. It's exactly what I was hoping for. And so plain yoke sweater by LeKnit, Lena Holme Samsoe something. What do I say? It's all knits. There's not any purling the whole way along. It is a circular yoke.
It looks really beautiful. Like if you look at the, her patterns, you can't see it there. Like it's such a beautiful, the way that the increases are is stunning.
It really is.
It's so stunning. It's like so simple, so sophisticated. Like,
it's so nice. I've got little fuzzies everywhere. Sorry about that. I literally just pulled this off the blocking mat less last night, and then I just like was trying to clip my little ends. So this is my first
So beautiful. Oh, this is not blocked.
Oh,
I do not want to take it off. I
No,
steam
it's
blocked it, so I don't actually know what it's like wet blocked, because I just didn't want to take it off.
this is what it's like wet blocked.
I need to wet block this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it actually does change.
Oh
It's
my
beautiful. I mean, obviously this is beautiful, but it's not, once you wet block,
I need to wet block this
You
thing.
need to.
Do you
You
feel
need
like
to.
it grew?
I wanted it to grow.
You wanted it to grow.
Yeah, so
you
I
like,
definitely, like, I wasn't like aggressive, but I did kind of like try to
Shush
make
pat
it.
yeah.
And I made it oversized. So Melissa's, she made a size 3, which she said she kind of made between a 2 and a 3. And I knit the size 4. And it did take into the 4th skein. But you know, like, it's interesting. I mean, knitting prices and everything are what they are, right? Like, so you can knit, you know, like some yarn can be like very inexpensive, you know, and so you could get a sweater, you could make a sweater like this for, I mean, really, you could probably make a sweater like this for $20 depending on the wool that you're using. And then when you get into like wools where it's like, you know, a maker and like, you know, the things that Melissa does and the materials she uses, it's obviously it's more expensive. It's just how things are. But to think like this is 4 skeins, like for a really big oversized sweater, it's right now $40 Canadian. So like for $160, like honestly, like for this
really soft, beautiful mohair, just like, oh my God.
It really, and you get to make it as you like if you want it to be a nice oversized sweater, it's very, very simple. You can see it's just rolled edge, like you bind off, you know, there's no ribbing at all.
I think I need this in black.
I think you do too.
Like I
almost made it in
wear it
in her pink.
But oh my God.
But I'm really glad. I think I really, really wanted just a black one, and like it'll be so cute to like be able to
with jeans.
tuck it in. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's so good.
Oh, it's a really comfortable sweater. She looks so beautiful in it. It's not. It was like I want it.
Yeah, it was basically like you know the moment where you like haven't seen your friend in a while, like, and I was just like, I said hello to her and then I said hello to the sweater and I was like,
not
say
sure.
hello to your friend. I don't know like which one. I was just like,
I'm pretty sure I didn't say hello to her first. I think I was like, what is this? I'm like, I must. And
then it was like
the entire time.
It's so good.
It is so good. We are going to be in Bloom, I think, for just
a while.
I hope you guys like the look of this and want to knit it, because I think that's what we're going to be basically just wearing.
This is the like literally I've, you know, I knit 2 sweaters in this and I'm ready for like number 3 and number 4, and I was just like, what colors am I doing?
Yes, this is it. I still want to, I almost made this in the pink color. Why am I blanking it? Because Renegade keeps coming in my head and it's not.
Free Spirit,
thank you. I want that as well. It'll just be like basically the version, it'll be kind of like my base Spirit, but for a
this is Free Spirit. This is also my favorite. This is one of my favorite Melissa Cluel colors.
It's so perfect. Oh my God.
Oh, I think probably important for us to say again, we don't work for Melissa.
Yes.
She just lets us hang out in her booth at Knit City.
Yeah. It's so fun.
In fact, I think we forced her. Well, not forced her, but she messaged the very, very first Knit City Toronto and said, do you know anybody in Toronto who you think would like help to hire? And we were like,
we're not sure if we got it wrong. If she was like, because I think she was like, oh, okay, like
I
sure.
Don't think
and then
she
we're
was
like,
asking
we
us.
don't want to get paid. And she's like, what are you doing? Like, and so we always want to say that too. She would pay us.
But we
don't want. Yeah, we don't want to get paid because we want to be able to just be like, truly, this is how much we love this. Like,
and
we want to just
have so much fun.
But it would be funny, like when we were at Knit City and people would be like, you know, talking about the lines and so, do you guys come carry this and all of that? And I'd be like, well, actually, we
don't work for her, but
like some of them other times I'm just like, yep, we're gonna have that in soon.
I mean, she does like let us in on things.
She does
right before, so that we like know what we're doing at the shows. But
no, it's fun. We really, really love that, and yeah. I think actually, I can't wait for you to try this because you are going to think that that's soft.
Yeah,
And
I just
you're
like,
actually gonna see.
what am I doing?
It gets even
I
good.
guess I did intend on blocking it.
Yeah, I know.
I just couldn't stop wearing it.
I get it. I get it.
I was just like, and it was very cold, and I was like, I'm worried that if I like wet block this, it's gonna be 3 days before I can have my sweater back again.
That's true. And meanwhile, it's like 3 hours because it's mohair, right? Like
right,
it's so
and it's like
fast. Yeah, yeah. No, it's what was I gonna say? There was something about. Oh, I think I knew because Melissa had given us a little sample when she first had it, and I made a Sophie scarf, and it was so cute, and I loved it, and then I blocked it, and I was like, oh my god, I know. I'm telling you, you're just gonna be like, what? Jackie's gonna be gone. She's gonna be putting her sweater block.
I'm leaving
now.
I'm leaving. I'm gonna run out.
Yeah,
oh
it makes such
my
a difference.
God.
This is it. It's like really, really significantly different. I know. I know. Yeah, I know. She's not even faking. It's that soft. I think just having had yours on, I was like, whoa,
what?
Like you really can feel the difference. Oh man.
Oh my god, this is so exciting. This is so exciting.
Yeah, it's so exciting. Oh, it looks so pretty.
I think I need a black sweater.
Yes, you do.
I think I need this exact black sweater.
You do.
It's so, like, what? Like, there's something, I don't know why this is so chic.
It is so chic. I feel
so
like
chic.
We've just bought it out of some like high.
That's what I'm
whatever.
saying.
What do you call those really expensive stores?
fashion?
High fashion, I guess.
High fashion.
Stores in like
God.
New York or something.
Okay.
It's so classic.
So soft.
It's so soft.
What was I thinking?
It's so light. It's just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I mean, it really does bloom. Really
it's a
does
good
bloom.
name.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I think when I cast mine on US 8s, like, you know, it's like you could see before, it feels kind of like, not holy, but like open, right?
Yes, true.
But dang, does it ever like really bloom with blocking. Oh, like look at this.
And I'm pretty sure I did US 8s too. Wow. Yeah. And so that's another pattern. This is 13 stitches. Yeah.
Yeah.
When did I start it? I think I started on a Friday. I started it yes, I cast it on last Friday. And two Fridays ago, because we're on the Monday. Whatever, Carmen. Anyway.
And you went to Kingston.
I think it was 5 days. Pretty sure.
I'm so sorry, friends. Like I'm just gonna be knitting with this for a while.
Yeah. Sorry,
like no variety. There will be no variety.
We won't be able to wear the things that we make for a while. Well, no, because these are the things I always find. You're at a party, like let's say a barbecue or something that you're at, right? And it's hot during the summer or during the day, but then you're staying into the evening and it gets cold.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of thing you just want to throw over. You throw it over a swimsuit.
Also, places are like air conditioned.
True.
I don't.
Yeah, sometimes brutally air conditioned.
I often find myself indoors cold.
Yeah.
So, oh my god, it's so soft.
It's good.
Wet block your things, friends.
Wet block your bloom.
Your bloom. Let it bloom. But what I was gonna say is that I feel like having touched this now, my encouragement to those of you who are maybe gonna knit this is like, I think that it can take a larger needle size. So Melissa recommends, the recommended needle size is anywhere from a US 10 to a US 13. Which I feel like unblocked, if you were knitting it on like a larger needle, like I wonder whether you would think, oh, I need to go down a needle size. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
because
but it will
bloom, like it just, I can't,
look at that.
Look at that.
I mean, it is dark too, so
yes.
I mean, who knows? But you can see I think it must be the wool in it, right? That's like expanding into the.
Oh, I don't know, but it's just so good.
It's so beautiful.
I am
it's so
immediately
classy.
going to go in. I don't wear black, but I feel like I need this.
You have to. Okay, now you have to wear black. You have to wear emerald. You have to wear navy. funny is that apart from the emerald, there are neutrals. Like, it's surprising that you don't wear them, but you
I tend
like
to
the
wear light
neutrals.
colors.
Yeah, no, that's what's so interesting.
That's what's
about
so
it.
interesting. But I mean, oh my god.
I could make this in every color. Like, it's, oh god. But I won't, because I don't need to, because I have it in a perfect black. Like, that's so, I might make it one more time in another.
I'd be interested to see, because I feel like a lot of like this is not a blown yarn, but you know, the like big gauge other blown yarns, I know that there's a lot of conversation about like pilling and like durability and so on and so forth. So I'm really interested, because like mohair is what they put in socks in order to make socks like durable.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this could be the like.
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah. I think it's, I mean, we'll report back because we're going to be living in ours for sure.
I've never been so excited to block anything in my
I'm telling you,
life.
it's,
like,
you can feel it on your arms even right now, right?
God,
Like, it's like you're just surrounded by this like silk. Like, it's silk. Oh. So
and good. This like, these lines are,
I mean, you gotta love a pattern that is like so beautiful. It fits really beautifully and it looks beautiful and it's super easy.
It was one of the ones that like in the booth, the day that we got it off Melissa's body onto the booth, like people were trying it on. It was just like that, like everyone, like it was just this like vibe.
Wow.
You know? So good.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm sure like Lene, Samsoe or whatever, like had a big hit.
How come there are so many people?
Yeah, there's like probably a big, like she probably was, if she wasn't already, on the hot, Ravelry hot thing.
So good.
It's so good.
So good.
Really
okay, so you did a 3. You did a 3. I might do between a 2 and a 3.
I did a 4.
Oh, you did a 4. You did a 4. Sorry.
I wanted it, yes.
Yeah, I might do.
I think, although I don't really think these look beautiful. Like when you put on my one, like, because now I'm in this phase of everything being bigger, and so when you put them on, they're even bigger, but I think they look so pretty.
I would just make mine shorter, really.
Do you?
Would I?
I don't know. I think it looks great, personally.
Okay. Well, you have another one, so why don't you put that on so that I can wear this a little longer?
So the other thing that was, so we walk into, I walked because Jackie had a flight delay. So she wasn't there when I first walked in. And so there was Melissa wearing the black and I'm like, oh my God. And then I look over on her like sample hangers and right in the front is this unbelievably cool sweater.
Such a Carmen sweater. I remember looking at it thinking, is there a sweater more Carmen than this?
It's just, to me, it's the 90s. It's like her, I've been calling it the Cobain, my Cobain sweater.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like, oh my God. Just, now I have actually a question for everyone in terms of what I should do with the buttons, but like, come on. Come on.
It's so
anyone growing up in the
on
90s, it's like this is that. And shout out my buttons. Okay, are they coming across?
Are freaking amazing.
Oh my God, here we go. I want to get it so they look so cool.
Perfect.
Aren't they so great?
Oh my
this is from Demi Bougie. We cannot tell you about these sisters. So the proprietor, I guess, she owns it, and then her sister was working in her booth, and we like just met these two, and they're just the best. So fun. So fun. So I went to see the buttons and I was like, oh my God, like I'm totally gonna get it for this. It throws off my like 90s vibe a little, but I don't care.
But the way the sparkles pick up the siren, it just is like, I don't know that I have, like buttons are not, I feel like buttons are,
they'll make or break something. Yeah.
And like button colors but like amazing. So cute.
Oh, so
okay,
cute.
you had a question.
Oh, yeah. So when I did so this is the Boxy Raglan Cardi, I think.
Yeah.
By Locatelli. And when I was doing the button band, when we were deciding where to put the buttons, she said to go up to where basically you're top down, and so it's like where the increases stopped, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I don't know, I just eyeballed things and wasn't even, I don't know what I was looking at because it wasn't there. Because the increases would have stopped down here. But I went all the way up here. So you can see I have one more buttonhole.
Oh.
So, but when I look at this, I really like where the buttons are.
100%.
Right? So, because I could have it up like
No.
there, but no, right?
No.
So I'm just thinking I'll probably just like put a little like, tack that in a little bit.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, because you have to like decide where you're putting your buttons.
Right.
And so I had it all the way up to here or something and then space them evenly.
Oh.
But like,
I think where you put them is perfect.
it's good, hey?
It's so good.
Words, this is done, well, as close as I could get it to Melissa's, because again, I just wanted exactly what she has. The main color is okay, so this is Camelot, and then the red, the orangey red is called Siren.
Which is such a good red.
It's such a good red, I love it. In the pattern, the main color, you start off with the main color up at the top, and you're like kind of just going around and you do this whole thing. And the main color is also going to be your button band, and in the pattern should be also your sleeve cuffs and your hem. But when I was looking, I was like, oh, Melissa did it. You show Melissa's hers. She always looks so much better. Even.
No, y'all are like twins. Oh my gosh.
I was like, I need it to be exactly like hers.
Yeah.
And so she had stopped it. She even has in her kits, I think she mentions this in the thing. But I was worried because I had gotten one extra skein because I wanted to make one size bigger than she did. And so I got an extra of the main color, but then I realized I had actually extended this longer than she did, and then I would have to do all of the ribbing in the red. So luckily, the two skeins made it. I even have a little bit left, if you can believe it.
Wow.
But yeah, just in case you want to make it exactly the same.
I'm sorry,
I think I did a 4. I did a 4.
Okay, size 4, so 3. Yeah. Okay, 3 skeins of the main color and 2 skeins of the contrast color.
No, I did a 3 then.
Melissa knit hers is a size 3.
Oh, she did, because she said it was 2-2 though she used. I remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
In any case.
Oh, okay. Anyway, whatever. I think I did a size.
Wow, it is amazing what a difference that makes.
Yes, because it's different when you have, if I had, it would still be pretty, but if it looks just slightly different if you put.
Why are there no pictures? It's okay, so this is a funny moment for a second. It's like impossible to find pictures of hers where you can see the white, the hem and the main color, because obviously I think it looks better.
I think it looks better.
I mean, I guess it is like how long you want it.
It is. Now Melissa stopped. If you look at hers, I don't know, because she must have had a bigger row gauge, which is unusual, because mine's even bigger than the pattern, but my row, like hers are wider, like the thing. So she only has like 1, 2.
She has 4 stripes.
So right here is where her ribbing was.
Yeah.
And they're but they're bigger. Chunks.
That's so interesting,
isn't it? See, like I wish mine were like that, and I probably when I noticed it, I was like, oh, maybe I should pull it back, and then I was like, no, it's fine. And I thought, but it is so cute. Like,
I mean, these are the kinds of things that, like, it's so beautiful, change nothing, and then when you start doing like the side by side, you're like,
that's also so pretty.
Oh, it's so pretty.
But yeah, I kept calling it my Cobain sweater because it just feels like grunge.
It's so perfect
because it's mohair too, right?
Oh,
and so this was also just so fast.
Same needle size or different needle size?
Yeah.
Same needle size.
I used an 8.
Yeah.
And that I was knitting on gauge actually for once.
Yeah, that is really interesting. Her gauge in the pattern is 13 by 26, which sounds like the row gauge is. Like, I'm surprised at 26 for this.
As I'm pretty sure mine was.
Hey, do you think that your row gauge, do you think that you're tighter flat than in the round? Because I certainly am. My row gauge is tighter like when I knit back and forth.
I think
than in the round.
That would
Because
make
this
sense.
is flat,
This
right?
would be flat.
Yeah, this would be flat.
Oh yeah. Well, although these wouldn't. Although these, yes, and these were wide. I felt like in the round it was
Wider.
a bigger gauge than here. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
It's really good. It's just like a really cool sweater.
It is very cool.
Like
It
you're
is
just
very
like,
cool.
wow, like anytime I've worn this since, like anybody who's seeing me is like, that, like, where'd you get that? You know, like that's a really,
It's just like,
and it does
is
look
also
fairly
cool.
store-bought. Like, you know, like you could
Totally.
easily, or at least thrifted.
Totally. I also feel like this tan is like the most Carmen color. Like
You
I feel
think
like,
so?
well, your bags,
Ish.
your
Truth. That is true.
pressed flowers cardigan, like this,
Oh,
like
yeah.
camel-y kind of.
I do love
It's so good. Oh, I just got that Camelot.
I know, she's
So clever,
a master of
Melissa.
her names.
And the siren.
I love the siren. This was
siren.
also a contender to even do it again. Do this one in this.
I almost bought this. I almost bought the
too.
siren in a sweaters quantity, and y'all know how I feel
That
about
is so
red.
surprising.
But
I
it's
can't imagine.
Just so good. I probably won't. I mean, I'll get to try it on and have like a little moment. But oh, it's so good.
I love it.
And the buttons.
The buttons, I can't.
I
so
do
demi
think
bougie.
the buttons kind of make the cardigan.
I think so
I'm not
too.
gonna lie.
They are so like.
The cardigan is gorgeous, but the buttons just like take it to the next level.
I went to her booth and I just bought like $100 worth of buttons. Like I was just like pulling things. I want to make that shirt. What's the one that Sasha hired?
The melting shirt. Oh my god.
And I bought buttons for that. And then I also bought, Sasha was like, she had cast on a new sweater, like design she was doing. And I knew it was gonna be a cardigan. And I'm like, I'm gonna buy buttons for that. Even though I hadn't even seen it yet.
Moment for the melting shirt. This is by Grey Level Knitter.
Oh, it is so beautiful.
Sorry, hang on, something happened. Like, it is a shirt jacket, 2 strands of mohair. Like,
No. And so she doesn't have her thing on there.
I don't think so.
So Sasha, you should check out Sasha Hire. She has she has a name, doesn't she? Like, is there like a brand? Does she have a?
She has a name.
Yeah,
I'm blanking on it. I'm blanking. I think Sasha.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, she's such beautiful patterns. But anyway, she made it in black, and it
Verona knits.
Verona knits. Thank you. It looks so store bought, and it's gonna be like what's the gauge? I don't even want to know the gauge. Maybe
I won't tell you.
Thank you. I'm gonna do it though.
But I want to show. Hang on. I'd like a moment for the details on this. The details on this knit. You know, like
yeah. It's as if you bought the
okay, hang on.
The cuffs with the.
Okay, look, there's this there's like a welt. Look at that welt on the back. And then my favorite is exactly what look at these cuffs. Look at these cuffs. Like an actual shirt
come
jacket.
on.
It's so stunning.
And when you see it done in person, it's even more incredible. Like you really are like,
Yeah, Sash rocked up in a black version. My gosh.
I was like, I must. She gave me it. I tried it on.
It was so good.
Like,
But the buttons, getting demi bougie buttons for that.
Yes, I did.
Oh my god.
Those ones are black with like one little fleck of like gold.
Yeah. The sparkle is so good.
It is so good.
And they're light.
They are light. Yes, the resin, I guess.
Lovely. Yeah.
There, maybe that's getting better.
Oh.
Like how fun are these?
So fun.
They are so fun. You know, when you're doing buttons too, you're like, you have to make a lot of decisions. Like what color, like I'm like, should I use the orange? And like all of these different things. You have to.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like perfect. And I feel like the other thing that I'm like blown away at is, first, I feel like you button shopped so fast.
I did.
Like I like turned around and you were gone, and then I
only had
turned around
5
and then you were
minutes.
back.
Yeah.
And then you were like, I got buttons. I'm like, what? Like I just it was so fast, and how you color matched them.
I mean, to be fair,
knew.
I saw those and I was like, that looks
the
like
one.
it. And so then when I came back, I literally was like, look, girls, and I like held it up into the sample, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna work. But you know what? Shout out to this pattern also. Like for a cardigan, even in one color, this is a very comfortable.
I think that's what
cardigan.
I was thinking. I'm gonna try it on again.
Yeah,
Stripes not my game, but
It
I
usually
feel like
isn't
I
really.
could do just to have the V
A
is
really
perfect.
comfortable,
It's so cozy.
wide grandpa cardigan. And what was I gonna say?
I like that. I like that you're taking it off like a pullover.
Yeah, because I don't want you to have to button it all up.
Well, thank you. But I also I feel like that's what I do with any cardigans that I have, which is not that many, is we've talked about this.
Some
Do
of
you
them
wear your cardigan like a
open,
cardigan?
and some of them, like this is one that I'm gonna wear more shut, just because I like that that look. This was another example of, actually, in both of these cases, the pattern the designers had, the way they showed it, I wasn't actually interested in knitting them. And then Melissa does her version, and it's like, oh my God, I must have. Look at this.
I mean, I do not think I can pull this off,
Why?
but
Cute.
oh,
I love it. It's so cute.
I'm so excited to go on the website because I know Melissa's kitted this up. So there's like so many different color options to play with. It is the perfect loose, slouchy grandpa
But
cardigan.
I love a grandpa cardigan. Like that's also something I love, a really like big cardigan with my sweatpants or my, I like a really cozy, no problem. Yeah. I kind of did it. A cozy kind of feel, but sometimes they are, or oftentimes because they're bigger, they're heavy.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot, it's usually like a worsted spun.
And it's hot.
Yeah, yarn, and it's usually done in like Aran.
Exactly.
And so you're like, oh. Whereas here, it's nice.
It's
and
so
light.
good. It's so
really
good.
It's really good. What was it? A Boxy Raglan Cardi.
Locatelli.
I don't knit a lot of her patterns.
Neither do I.
Yeah, but
don't
they're
know why.
very, very easy, like to read. I don't think there was any confusion. I will say, having stripes, I don't knit a lot of stripes either, but when you're counting things, like wanting to know where things are, like, and for your buttonholes and everything, is really nice and convenient because you know, like, how many rows you've done without having to count the rows. Oh, it's just so
good.
So this was two of the red and just over 2, so 3, but not using it all.
Yeah.
Of the
Camelot.
So good.
All right.
That's all my things, I think.
And one more. I also knit a cardigan.
Yay! Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, Jackie, what is this? Oh, it's so pretty.
This is I'm gonna say this wrong. The Felia, Felia cardigan by Irene Lene.
Oh, this is magnificent. Like this back, like look at this back.
I love it so much.
Oh my God, I need to knit this.
I feel like this is the cardigan of my dreams.
Yeah.
I feel like I've tried to knit a fair number of these kinds of like oversized,
Yeah.
and with the lace,
My God. It's so perfect.
Melissa had three samples at Sonder for Bloom. One of them was 4?
Yes.
Which one?
These 2, the shawl and then the Berlin scarf.
Oh, I forgot about the scarf. Okay, so she has one of the samples that Melissa had was the cozy walk scarf.
I was so lovely.
Shawl, cozy walk shawl by.
I didn't know who was it.
Isabel Kramer.
Oh yes.
Who is also a designer who I feel like is like prolific.
Yeah.
Who I don't knit. She also has a million patterns with like contiguous shoulder shaping, which is like my favorite construction, but I don't know why. I don't know why.
Who knows? Did she also do the bow bow, or is that your bow bow shawl?
I think I did. Yeah, okay. Ha! But in my brain,
well, that was the first one, and that was
sweaters.
only, yes, that was the first one, I think either of us. I've never knit by her.
So let me just try and get a picture of the Cozy Walk shawl, at least the designer's version.
Oh,
okay, so this is, Melissa had a sample of, there we go. Has a sample of, had a sample of this in the booth, and I love a shawl. I love a shawl so much.
It was so
but I did think to myself, like I loved the lace. The lace looks so good. I love knitting lace.
And it was 2 skeins.
And it was
so you
2 skeins.
2 skeins.
For this giant shawl. And I just had the thought, I don't want to like futz with like it falling off. It was so fluffy. It was so wonderful. It had such a satisfying like toss and stay. But I did think to myself, just because of the, I don't know, something about the worsted weight and that like triangle, it looks so good. But I was like, I'm gonna have to tie it in order for it to like stay. I just had the sense that like, it would be great on a jacket, but it wouldn't be good for me to like teach in. And that's like what I wanted it for. So I was like, okay, go out, try and find a pattern that is lace.
Shawl, lace.
But with sleeves.
Sorry, not shawl, like shawl-like, but has.
Yeah, I wanted like, I wanted
I
lace.
Feel like you nailed it.
I wanted sleeves so I didn't have to worry about it. And then I stumbled upon, Irene is one of those designers who I adore. I just like
so many favorites of hers.
So
I
many
feel like
of her
everything she
patterns.
puts out, I'm like, heart.
Amazing.
Yep.
And generally, but the thing is, like, a lot of her patterns are like teensy weensy little baby needles. It's like the whole, it's like, it's like ribbing, like, they're beautiful. And I'm like, this is not like a, this is like a commitment to do this. She also does a lot of big sleeves, which I think look great on her, but I tend to, whenever I like put on a balloon sleeve, I'm like, I don't know if this works for me. However, I'm knitting a lot of Irene because her patterns are either like 23 stitches or 12.
I was gonna say 12.
Or 12. She has all of these patterns that are like gigantic and in lace, and I feel like perfect for this base. I just love.
It is so.
It was
so beautiful.
So fun to knit.
Oh my god! And
so
you did not block this either.
I didn't block this either. So
that lace is gonna be even more like opened up, I think, once you do.
So you like pick up you like do the back, then you pick up the front, and then it's like you're knitting, and then you like join it, and then you're like knitting back and forth. Then you pick up for the, then you pick up the button band, then you pick up the sleeves, and it was just like, I was having a Carmen moment where I was like, okay, it's engaging because it's lace. It's easy to read lace. Like I did need to have my thing there because I could never remember if I was like knit 2 together or slip knits.
Yes.
Interestingly, the pattern is not charted, which when I first got it, I opened it, like I didn't read it, I was just like purchase. And then I opened it and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like do this from like line by line.
Usually people are the opposite where they're like, it's only charted, right? Like people get nervous, whereas I'm like, I don't know that I can just read. I need to be able to see it.
So I was a little bit like not sure about it, but it actually is like once you sort of get through like one chart repeat, first of all, one chart repeat, you're done the back. One chart repeat, you're done the front.
Oh my God.
It just went.
Oh my God.
So despite it not having a chart, it is quite intuitive. You do need to kind of, it's helpful to just, I think if there were a chart, I probably wouldn't have needed it. You know what I'm saying? Like wouldn't have needed to like look at the pattern. But because I was like, I'm like not really sure, I was for the most part being like, do I have the right number of like stitches, stitches between the knit 2 togethers?
Yeah, because once it's in pictorial form, like in a chart, it's like you can see the whole picture. You see everything at once as opposed to just like thinking you know what you're getting.
By the time I got to the body, I was quite okay actually, that I didn't necessarily need to look at it. But it just flies off the needles. There are all these little details that I just think work really well. One of the things that I'm gonna take with me from this pattern is the I-cord bind off on the ribbing. I just feel like it's like so good. Okay, so modifications to the pattern. I got stitch gauge, but not row gauge. I knit this on a bigger needle, so US 10.5, and that's just because it was the biggest needle I had in my like interchangeable set.
7mm. Oh, geez.
So I don't actually know. I'll put it in the show notes, but I had to do a couple more repeats. So the pattern comes with like the short version and the extended version. So I did the extended version, which gave me this length because I think my row gauge was smaller.
Okay. I was gonna ask, so usually it's bigger, right? But this one was smaller.
I don't really know why. And I made a modification to the sleeves. So let me show the original pattern. So this is the original, which I think is so beautiful.
So pretty. Kimono-like.
Yeah. And you can see that the sleeve is pretty short.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like I guess I can do like a pseudo if I had done the short sleeve. I think the short sleeve looks cuter,
but wouldn't be as practical.
I just feel like I want to have the option of having the long sleeve.
Absolutely.
And I was like, you know what? I can roll this up.
It looks so cute like that.
And make it work.
Yeah, you get both
I was like best of both worlds.
Absolutely.
So what I did is I did one more repeat of the lace pattern on the arms, which I, in truth, bungled up. I bungled up the slip knits and the knit two togethers, but I feel like you can't really tell.
No,
so it's okay.
Good.
so
It's also
I did,
so funny that you would extend an arm. I think this is the first time in history that you have knit a longer arm than the designer.
Yes, but I just love it.
It's
I love it.
So
I love
like
wearing
a blanket.
It is wearing a
like
blanket.
It is.
And
convenient.
I can't decide actually if it like looks like I'm in a house coat or not.
No. Even if it did, it would be fine, but it doesn't.
I feel
look
like
that.
I need to get a little pin or like a little something because it looks really cute
pin.
there. And then it also looks amazing upside down.
Oh, of course. Oh yeah. Cute.
Like,
wow. Yeah.
it doesn't like you can the back's not quite right upside down. But again, this is definitely like I'm sitting, I'm teaching, yoga moment. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed, and I haven't even blocked it. This was under 3 skeins.
Wow.
I will put the I'll put it in the show notes. I mean, I probably use like about 2.5 with the extended sleeve, so either way you'd probably do 3. You'd probably need 3 skeins for this. I knit the size 1 and the bust size is 62 inches. It's like, cause it's huge, right? But it's been a long time since I knit something that I love, but also I feel like is so me, like I feel really like myself in it. And this is like the blue, the lace, the kimono-ish, slouchy. I just
mohair, chunky mohair.
It's so good.
It's so beautiful.
And I feel like I now no longer need to knit a shawl. You know, I probably will though, knowing me.
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't have a shawl.
But like, I love this.
It's
lace.
So beautiful. I love the lace.
So good.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Do you want to try it on?
Yes, of course. It's so cute. Now I wish I had more like Bloom. I'm gonna have to order something.
I know.
You'd think that I just like went through.
No, this is what I'm saying. I just like, I can't remember the last time. Carmen.
Look how pretty this is. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's just so
The back view for me is my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm like, just look at me from the back.
Like seriously.
Like,
you're just, you know, as you're walking along, you're not even gonna know how many people like look and say, wow, look how pretty that sweater is.
I haven't wet blocked it. I'm hoping that when I wet block it, these kind of little corners fix themselves, but
totally will.
you know. who cares?
I love this. I want to make it.
It was so sad. Like this again, like, I mean, the other stuff is like simple and flies off your needles, but there's something about an engaging knit that also like
Flies off your needles.
flies off your needles.
I love this.
I love the collar. I just love it.
Yeah. Yeah. 12? Did we say 12 stitches? Or 13?
Yeah, I should probably gauge. I mean, I find it hard to measure gauge in lace. You know what I'm saying?
I do too.
So
100%.
I used, I did, because it was so oversized. Yeah, she used 7 millimeters. So I used the same needle size as her, I think.
No, I think she had 10 and you used 10.5, didn't you?
7 points.
Oh, that's
very
weird,
confusing to
because
me.
she has this here.
I think like 11. I think 7 millimeters
No,
is a
it's
US 11 or 10.75 or something weird.
10.5 is 7 because I'm knitting something in that now.
That's what I have. That's what I used. 10.5.
Great. So, but I don't know why she had
7
10
millimeters.
And
The ribbing. So the ribbing is is a 6 millimeter and the body is on a 7 millimeter. So I did what I used the needle size that she used.
Oh my God. This is really pretty. Now I'm like, what color am I gonna do, Jackie?
Any color.
Any color, I know.
Any color. I did actually, I did consider for a moment doing navy.
Yeah.
Like when I looked at it, when I
But it's so nice and a little bit, like, I think lighter.
You think lighter?
Yeah, just to be able to see it.
I was between
so
the
beautiful.
navy, the light pink, and this blue. But I just, you know, I love blue right now.
I know.
I really, really like the, I don't normally like a button band where the ribbing goes this way, but I feel like somehow in this with the I-cord bind off, it just like works. Yeah. I wasn't sure about it. I mean, I cast it on and I was like, am I gonna like this ribbing? In the moment I like applied it and then put the I-cord, I was like, okay, I just follow Irene Lene. It looks so, it's so good.
It's so good. It's so good.
It looks so cute on you.
I know. I love it.
I wonder if you could also do it in black.
I thought about it, but then I'm like, I just feel like you would miss a lot of this.
Some of the lace. I guess it depends on like what color you wear underneath though, doesn't it?
I guess, yeah, because when I wear, you would see. I just really like that so much.
Yeah, I literally almost thought about just knitting it again in a different color and doing like a short sleeve version, like in hers.
I want even a longer sleeve too.
Yeah, I did wonder.
Like a really nice,
like a long. Yeah.
You could see this one being so nice in a lot of ways, like even a longer, like you could make it, like you could go with, has so much more of a, like, I don't know why, kimono vibe to me, like I guess with the shorter sleeves and stuff, but like if you made them longer and made this longer, then it would be back to that grandpa, except it's a grandpa because there's lace.
But yeah, I'm really happy with it. And I haven't even blocked it.
Oh my God, Jackie. I think it's gonna be drapier. Like that is the one thing, like when you block them, they become, it's softer and drapier, right? But
it'll work. We'll make it happen. I mean, the thing is pretty drapey to begin with.
Yeah.
I also have like never, normally when I do ribbing, like I'm so accustomed to like, and this, I knit this after this one where I'd gone from like a US 8 until a US 4. So when I like looked at the pattern, I'm like, oh, the ribbing's only like
1 mil different,
but it worked.
Yeah.
It works.
It's really good. Really good. Yeah.
Yay!
Wow.
Look at us.
I know, look at us.
We like crushed it.
What the heck? I mean, I guess it helps when we're like knitting with the same yarns that we're not, you know, like, and we knit the same sweater. There's a few.
This was the most efficient podcast episode we've ever.
Yes, exactly. Done. Also, you know, like even the color selection, it's not like I'm talking about color selection at all because I literally just am knitting Melissa's colors already. So yeah.
Greige and Ghosted. I don't know if I said that, but which I also
did
think
my
I'm
sweater
like,
28 in.
Yeah, so one of my favorite Sonder colors.
Guys, you really do need to get some bloom. Even if you're thinking right now, like,
I feel so sad for the people who have mohair allergy. This is my only like.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
Her haze though is really beautiful too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's true.
Haze held double is also very, very beautiful. But yeah, this is a unique fabric.
It is unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, it's been, I can't remember the last time I became obviously so obsessed with a base.
Yeah, yeah. And it helps, as I say, because it goes so, like, it's not like we're taking a while to knit them. Like, I knit both of my sweaters, I think. When was Knit City? It was the end of March, right?
Like
28th or something? So if you think about it, it's the 20...
Has it been a month?
Not even.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's been a month. Oh, that's why I have nothing to
I was
show.
saying 28th. What?
Yeah.
Because what day is it? Like the 25th?
What's 29th? 1, 2, 3, 4.
What day is it? Is it the 26th?
It's the 27th.
27th?
Yeah.
What?
Time flies.
Anyway, so 2 of those in a month, plus the end of this, plus I've already got another one going. Like, that's how fast.
Yeah. It's just, I feel like it's an instant gratification season for both of us.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it.
You know, and we've talked about this before, but like, it's like we love knitting, so why do we want it to go faster? But we just do. We just want the thing to be done. We just want it.
It's so fun to see an idea come to life.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel a little bit like I'm just like putting this together now. It's like you and I have had a lot of ideas come to life in the past like 12 months, and they've been wonderful.
Yes.
But they were not 1 week projects. You know,
No.
you're like
No.
it's like this wonderful dreaming.
Yes.
And then there's a lot of doing.
There's a lot of
followed by
doing
more
and waiting.
dreaming and
Yes.
waiting and doing and adjusting, and it's just like 3 skeins, big needles, bing bang boom.
Yeah. And then you get something that you love so
Yeah.
much. Mhm.
Yeah. So,
Oh, that is a little bit
too warm.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to block these.
Oh my God, Jackie. You're gonna be like even more thrilled. It's already so beautiful.
I could do this all day.
Yeah, I know.
I
know. Make a little toy out of it. Like, I mean, I guess some babies would be like, and kids might have mohair.
Yeah,
emojis, but like, geesh, that's a cozy. Like, that's a cuddle toy.
I feel like so I've not made a like stuffy before. Have you made a stuffy or like a
Yes.
pillow?
I've made the gnomes.
Oh yeah. So there was like the emotional support chicken, which in my brain I wanted to knit, but because I like don't knit stuffy type things, I just, you know, it's so cute. But I will always choose a sweater.
Yeah.
And then there's the other one. What's the other one? There's a sheep from Pearl Soho. Sheep pillow.
Oh! I do love this.
I love this.
That's
so much.
adorable.
They're so cute.
Oh my God.
But I do think, would this not be the cutest thing? Would this not be like the squishiest thing to do in
this?
in Bloom?
Holy moly.
I mean, I don't know that's a lot of baubles.
That's a lot of baubles.
It's bulky weight yarn.
There you go. But a very, like, looks like it's a worsted spun.
Yeah, it's a worsted spun.
Intense.
But just
my God.
the bauble sheep pillow by Pearl
Those are
Soho.
really sweet.
Is this do you have to pay, or is this free pattern?
Aww.
Somebody please knit a flock of sheep. Please, somebody do this.
Come
on, look. Don't you want to? Don't you want this in your house?
I do.
I really want one.
I actually really do.
And the side view is actually really cute.
Oh my God. So sweet. Oh my God, they're so
They
cute.
It's fun to have a new base. It's fun to share a base with you that you can go get.
I know. And that the
A
colors
bunch of colors are
going to
sold
be
out, but there'll be more
now.
coming. I
No,
think.
do you know when?
No, but I also recognize that like they just had a spring sale.
True.
And so I feel like probably more is coming. I hope more is coming. It was like a
I
miracle.
need more. I need to make
I know.
this.
I need to make
What
that.
am I gonna do? How am I gonna wait?
All these colors are available.
Those ones are?
These 2 are available.
I know the
Leonard is
Siren's
available
not.
because I looked at it immediately instead of podcasting. I was like, the Siren is out.
Yeah.
But I suspect that this is there will be restocks. This was like, we didn't know if the base was gonna arrive for Knit City.
I know.
And in the past, when Melissa's had a new base, it normally comes in like a month before, and sometimes she sends us like a little surprise nugget for us to experience it so that we know what to do in the booth. And we did get a little surprise nugget, but it was like, Melissa's like, I don't know if it's coming, I don't know if we're gonna have it, like, don't get overly excited. And I was like, and it came in right before. So I suspect, I can't imagine it's sold out. Don't listen to us. We'll message Melissa and we'll make a note if there's any information about like when it's going to be available again.
Yeah, I'm sure she's already getting, and she started with a smaller number of colorways too. I wonder if she'll. Yeah. Did I get that right that she was adding other ones, or is that a different base?
Different base. I thought so. There's some new things coming from Sonder. That
there always is.
Heard about.
She is so innovative.
But I've heard about.
Yeah.
So
knitting, there's so many things to knit.
There's so many good things to knit.
And it's funny when you have to so, you know, these were just so fun and I just like got them off, and now I know there are certain things I want to knit, but I'm not, like, I've been having the same kind of, like, what am I casting on? Like, because there's not just what I like, but also what am I gonna wear? What do I need?
Yes.
What color am I doing? Yeah. Seasons, as you say, for me, like, factor in. I want another like cotton. I'm thinking about that. Everybody's done it, like the Sabai top, like the one that has the long sleeves. Something Mueller. Samantha Mueller. No, what's her name? Suzanne Mueller.
When I think Sabai top though, I think sleeveless.
Yeah, they have the sleeveless one, and then right?
I didn't even know this existed.
This.
Okay, hang on.
Like this, I love that look with a long sleeve shirt tee with a pair of shorts. Mm-hmm.
So that's the Sabai top. It's like a boat neck, basically, right? Boat neck, drop shoulder.
Yeah, that's what I want to knit. I think it's in DK. Like, I don't think that the gauge is too off-putting. What is it?
21 by 30.
Oh yeah. Not bad, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it used to be like our toothpick knits were like 28, right? Like 30.
It's the row gauge though that gets me. I will tell you.
Oh yeah.
It's the row gauge that gets me. And then this is what I was thinking about the Sabai top.
Yeah, which I also really like. And everybody, whenever I see other podcasters like doing that one, I'm like, shoot.
Such a good classic.
That one, and then the Florence Miller mixed rib cami or something. For whatever reason, when I look at it, I'm not sure, like, it's not like it like stands out to me, but then I see people wearing it and I'm like,
I'm obsessed. Yes. This is on my needles.
It is?
On my, I cast this on.
Oh my gosh.
But the gauge is 30 by 38, and I gotta tell you, this is one of the ones that I was like, I'm gonna do it. It's a summer top. And I'm like,
whoa. And so what are you making it in? Like, are you making it in a wool? Like,
no. So I cast it on in Knitting for Olive, pure silk.
Yes.
And my hands were like, I'm like,
That's the thing. Do you think it's gonna, like, do you think the ribbing is gonna work? Did she do it in pure silk?
No, but other people have, and it's so pretty.
Okay.
Like, hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Like.
Oh, God. There's another one in pure silk I want to make. Oh, I know what it is.
Ooh, dream knitting.
I know. It's the dress. Banca? B-A-N-C-A dress. We won't be able to show it because, well, I don't know. There is like some nudity in it. So we might be, can I even say that word? Are we gonna get like,
I don't know.
We're not showing it. Right? So now look at the project. I mean, it's gorgeous. The project, somebody did it in a black, if you go to projects, she did it as a tank top in a black.
Wow,
I have it in mine actually, my favorites.
Find it.
Anyway, it's like, it's ribbing, but then you drop the stitches in between, like in these like columns. So it's like see-through, and somebody did it in, I think it was in pure silk in black, and I have literally that I want to do. Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
It is really beautiful.
Gosh. Yeah, so
It's so pretty.
more things.
So I think that, oh, what's it called? The Florence Miller mixed rib top.
Yes.
I think that I'm like really, I'm in that place where I'm like, I'm not having fun knitting it. It's hurting my fingers. The color is beautiful. I really want the finished object. I'm like, should I pull it out? It's like, yeah, exactly. It was reminding me of that. I was like, this is why Carmen quit it, knitting for Olive, pure silk.
Ribbing. Oh my God, broken. Wasn't it a broken rib or something?
Twisted rib.
Twisted. That's right.
Twisted
but
rib.
It wasn't. It was every other one was twisted rib.
So
it was even more like.
A lot of people have knit this mixed rib cami in Knitting for Olive cotton merino.
Okay.
Which I feel like maybe should be better because it and
you need a spring with a ribbon.
Yeah, I guess.
I think.
So if anybody has worked with that base before, will you let me know? A, how are your hands? B, is it super hot? Because in my head, it's not hot.
No.
Have you done cotton merino?
Oh, sorry, that one. Sorry, I thought you meant the cotton merino is not going to be hard in your hands. That's going to be lovely.
I think so.
But no.
So I'm like thinking about just like ripping it out and re-knitting it in the cotton merino because they're really beautiful colors in cotton merino. Yeah,
knitting for Olive is like your jam. Like color wise, it's like everything that you are.
Thank you.
Yeah,
just neutral. Like all the grays, all the pale,
all the
rose
muted,
pinks, all the muted everything.
Just add gray to every pastel, and then you have. Knitting for Olive.
It is. I mean, we have halo, so it's okay. But I always do think that I feel sad that I don't love Knitting for Olive mohair, because when I look at their palette, I'm just like,
it's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
It's also like, what's it called? Ecologically, like they use silk, but it's not.
Yeah.
Don't kill the worms.
Yes, but I don't love working with their bases. Like the mohair is okay. The silk just hurts. It hurts. I really want it, but it hurts.
I'm gonna make my
heavy merino. I knit a hat out of it, and it was like cute,
yeah.
but like very weirdly stretchy.
Yes.
So I was like,
that one's a little bit rough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the colorways are just like, so maybe the cotton merino. Let me know if you've knit with it. I just hate the idea of doing a whole ribbed tank that I'm not gonna wear.
I wonder what that would feel like. No idea.
I imagine you sneaking around with it at home though.
I have, you know what? The thing about
we'll link this
yes.
Chrysler top. We'll link it. It's
beautiful.
So beautiful.
But it's very like fitted here. Like I wear I wear a bodysuit, like a nude bodysuit under it with a super low V because that's what I have to wear for it.
It's stunning.
It is stunning.
It was stunning.
It's beautiful. That took
friggin' ever.
Like,
yeah. And the mixed rib, I think it's not twisted rib. Like the rib is more enjoyable.
We've talked about this, but knitting projects that like, if you hate to knit it, it like bleeds maybe into your experience of wearing it even
yes,
after,
this
right?
is
like
my
it's
problem.
Just like, I hated doing that. So even if it looks nice, you just don't want to wear it.
I know.
There's so many, I have a lot of knits I need to give away.
There's one, when I think about like knits I didn't enjoy, but I love so much, there is one, the Birds of a Feather shawl. I mean, it wasn't torture. The Birds of a Feather shawl.
I still need to make that. I have
which I knit in like, it used to be Shibui,
yes.
but now Madeline Tosh like bought Shibui, so you can still get the base.
Get it.
Yeah.
Oh,
this pebble base, which was like
the collab.
Cashmere silk. It's like light fingering, and then one strand of mohair. It was like knitting with like spider silk, but gosh, I love that shawl so much. And that's the shawl that I would say, like, of all the shawls that I've ever knit, that's the shawl that like people are like, what is this? What is this? I would knit one of those again. I would knit it again in a second.
I have it in the Boreal colorway from Lakers. No, how much do you love me, Jackie? That's the question.
Okay, the trade is 3 pairs of socks.
Oh God, I'm getting off easy.
You think so?
Yes.
It's only, wait, no, hang on. It was
one
skein of mohair and
they're tiny. I think it's only 2 or something.
Yeah. It's like, really it's not very much.
I should knit it just because bet the experience of it, all of that running through my hands is going to be really beautiful.
It's quite delicious.
And it's such a beautiful color. Like I have this in this green.
Oh my God, the
it's so
green.
beautiful.
I know. Whenever this season comes around and because I'm like, you know, I'm making my way into t-shirts and tanks. I'll get there. But in lieu of that, I just am like, I want all the shawls. Like, so instead of like thinking about chunky sweaters, I just like go into like shawl mode. And okay, we rarely do this. Actually, I guess we sometimes do acquisitions, but I found this yarn online and I bought it, and the package like came like literally right before I like got to the studio.
Oh
and
my
so
God.
I really want to show it.
Yes, please.
Um,
I also have to check. My daughter was just texting. Ooh, I forgot to tell her that I'm not here. I'm not at home.
Did you get in?
She should.
Okay.
This is where you need to bring her. I'm just gonna go. Oh my God, mute here. I'm just gonna say it to here.
So I was searching for, there's a base that I feel like Carolyn from AEGYO Knits, who you all know I love, has used a couple of times for some knits, and it's the Lang Yak. And I was looking for a place in Canada that carried this because I was thinking about wanting to cast on one of her projects. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll try this new base. I didn't end up getting it. However, as happens, I was like browsing the website, and the website is Your Next Knit from Canada. And I just came across this, as you do, most beautiful skein of yarn. Look at this cake. Look at this cake. Look at this perfect, beautiful gradient. So this is from, the dyer's name is, or the dyer is from Budapest in Hungary. And this is a 50% merino, 50% silk, 800 meter gradient yarn. It is so soft. It is so pastel-y. It's so beautiful. And all I can think about is knitting a shawl in this, like a summer shawl, like something. So I have an idea of the shawl that I might do it in. I just want not color work, not mosaic, just to have this. And so if you look at this yarn, which she has, I think, one more skein online, and then also in some really, really like beautiful, bold colors. What would you knit with fingering weight, 800 meters, 50% merino, 50% silk? My shawl friends, send your pattern ideas. I am thinking about this gorgeous, because I'm like in a lace moment, this gorgeous, this is the whipped leaf shawl. Oh, focus. We'll put the link below. By Etsuko Yamaguchi. Sorry. It's okay. So this is my thought.
Oh.
This shawl.
Oh, that's pretty.
In this yarn.
What is? Okay, no, you don't have to tell me because you just told them.
If you're in the EU, you can probably order this directly from the dyer. And if you're in Canada, then Your Next Knit, which is a yarn shop. Do you know Your Next Knit? Have you ever bought anything from them? It was like the first time I went onto their website because I was looking for something else, and I discovered that.
This is gorgeous.
It's so pretty.
This is
so pretty. And it needs to become a shawl. I feel like that's the next thing that I want to cast on, is like a shawl in that. It's so satisfying.
Oh,
like I feel like that is like that. It's like another one of those moments where I was like, I think I found myself in yarn.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of a unicorn like too. Love, 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 love.
So my brain is thinking.
Something so satisfying about it being in this cake. Like
also,
this,
the cake is amazing.
Holy
and
moly.
it's like one of those, like the gradient, like it's like a long, long color change, right?
Yeah.
So.
That's hard to put down.
I don't know.
Your Next Knit, where are they located? Sorry. Are they in Ontario? Like, are they out in like Coburg? Because I went to a yarn store there and I was like, was that what it was called?
I think they're in BC.
Oh, okay.
Vancouver. I just,
That is really pretty.
I don't know what to do. I mean, yeah. So I think I'm gonna do the shawl, but I'm not really sure.
So it's fingering, hey?
Yeah, fingering and 50% merino, 50% silk. It's so
nice,
soft.
like top. That would be a nice, like Sabai top too. Although I think that one's
it could. It could. 800 meters. I could do it.
Just like shift.
Ugh.
Oh my God. They had other colorways too, hey? Probably, or just that?
Just a couple.
Oh,
Just a couple
really?
at your next night. Like a lot was sold out when I got there. They have this really beautiful like royal blue to light blue.
Oh yeah.
They have like a really like basically black to white in these like really long gradients. Of course, I went with this one.
I love.
I just 50% merino, 50% silk. Do you think garment? I think accessory.
No, I think an accessory makes the most sense, but I also, yes, I think garment. Do you know what I'm thinking? Even like an eyelet top, they drop like eyelet drop. Eyelet, is that drop? It was the eyelet drop.
By
Layla Raven. And doing it top down, right, and then just going without even the mohair, just like, oh, I want to make another one of those. Oh my God, this is so moving.
Yeah, eyelet drop is you're talking about the sweater, right?
Yep. Yeah. Like something like that, where it's just like, it shifts from
Carmen, you're so good at this.
pink to, I think that would be so beautiful.
Focus.
That would be enough too.
That would be enough.
Yeah. The only thing I guess would be the sleeves. It would be better if you made it without, if it was this, because then you won't have any.
Then I
problem
won't
with
have
it, right?
the.
Yeah, it would all just be going down.
Tempting.
I can't remember if that had actually any flat. It might have.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
flat front, like you're in the round.
So that wouldn't work as
and
well.
front and
then.
back. I know yarn gradient management is like a whole thing.
Yeah.
I was really tempted. I wanted to hold it with mohair just so it would be fluffy, but I feel like the color is so good that I don't want to change it at all.
You know, this one, the plain yoke, she has a light version. That would work. Because there was no
But then still sleeves.
flat, right? Oh, except for the sleeves. Yeah, I guess you could make it with no sleeves.
I'm a little shawl committed. But
No, you should be good. You should be shawl committed. I'm just committed to what I'm dream knitting.
I love dream knitting. And I feel like you just like reignited my like, what am I feel like I'm more clear now on what I want to knit next.
Yay! So, what is it? This shawl?
This
This.
solo color boxy raglan.
Yep.
Although I am gonna look on the website and see, because I have an extra skein of the Greige. Oh my God, it's so good. And I'm a little committed to this shawl though, because
You must. It's so beautiful.
I cast on that whipped leaf shawl in another yarn, which is the most delicious, wonderful yarn, but it didn't like come out.
Yeah,
like, it didn't like look right.
Did you block it?
I did block it. This is blocked.
Oh, wow.
But the yarn I think is too heathered to see the lace, so I'm like a little bit committed to wanting to do this in that.
Definitely.
But
yeah, this is going to be absolutely beautiful in that.
But yeah, so that's next.
Oops.
And then I think I am gonna rip out that mixed rib cami.
Yeah, I can tell that's where you're going with it.
I wonder if anybody.
Sorry, everybody.
I wonder if anybody's held the pure silk with something. Like, I wonder if it would be really nice held with something, or if you have to just like.
No, I don't think it would combine well. Like, I think that the silk has to be like spun in. Otherwise,
that's true.
I just don't think if you put like
maybe if I held it. Maybe if I held it double so that it finished faster. It's so beautiful. It feels so nice, but
yeah,
it's like the toothpick. It's like it's toothpick knit, but like yarn version, you know?
Yes. It's not enjoyable.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make something. I have black. I've got five balls
of the silk. What are you gonna make?
I can't remember. But I have decided.
Did you buy it in a kit?
No. No. This one was supposed to be like a dress or something.
Wow.
I don't know if I was gonna make, no, but it was only 5, so it couldn't have been this, like, if it was gonna be that, the crazy buttoned up dress that's the, oh, what's that one called? Where it's like custom to your body.
Yes.
Miletus dress. Anyway, I don't know. It was something, and it's just been sitting there. So
this dress is
that's done in pure silk.
Incredible.
It's absolutely gorgeous, but that is a commitment.
Look at this dress.
Oh my god.
We're gonna link all these below.
Yeah.
Look at this dress.
Mm.
That's the back. It's just.
Yeah.
I remember.
You can flip it around too. You can wear it with the buttons in the front.
In the front.
Oh gosh. This thing's gonna just pull. I can just see it. Look at Carmen's just going.
Yeah. Why is it more turny now? This is the other side of that dress.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
It's so
but
pretty.
that is a commitment.
It is.
Dang.
Every person that every podcaster I've watched doing that is just cursing it. Because the thing is, it's so good. And they feel like, oh my God, I'm almost there. Like they're getting down to the end. But then you have to do something like an I-cord bind off, like for the whole, or like pick up and do an I-cord all around every part. And so, yeah.
But we love knitting.
But we love knitting.
We love knitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna stick with the mixed rib because it's gonna take me probably all the way until August to finish, if we're being honest.
If you rip it out and then do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the cotton merino.
Possible. Do you have the cotton merino?
No.
Yeah.
No, I have to go buy it. And I'm like waiting
Isn't
for
it
reviews.
Still on their sale?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I should look at that. No, I shouldn't. What am I saying? I do not need more wool. Oh, our friends were saying, I was thinking about that, my favorite knitwear?
The top.
The new one with the high neck, and it's and like sleeveless, and it's in cashmere. And I'm like, and somebody was saying maybe I'll just splurge because it's something like 3 or 4 balls. And I was thinking maybe.
Camisole number 12.
That's a toothpick, I think, isn't it?
23 by.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
23 by 33. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, oh my God, it's so
like that's
chic.
another one of those, like you just feel like you bought it in a high-end store, like, you know, cashmere.
Oh.
I love it. I love a turtleneck, a sleeveless turtleneck. That is a look I've always had.
And cashmere.
Yeah.
And cashmere. It'll do it for you.
Yes.
So let us know what's on your needles.
Yes.
Or like what you're dream knitting.
Yeah.
Cotton merino. What are you dream knitting? What are your patterns at like 13 stitch gauge that you really, really love that we could add to the bloom list?
Yeah, add to the bloom list, but this won't be good for us because we can't get more. Well, we can get some colors in.
Yeah, we can.
Right. Okay, because I was like, I don't want to know until I can get my bloom. No, I do want to know.
And I'm gonna, you know what? It's a perfect time to knit a black sweater.
Oh.
And for those of you who are watching us from the Southern Hemisphere,
yes,
this is for you. Bloom is also for you.
That's right. That's right. Lucky you. You get to totally get into this.
Into the sweet cozy.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty. This is like, what happened? We had a lot of, well, we talked about, I guess, we had a lot of finished objects. We just
I know.
don't
It
have...
really, you know, it's making me think that probably we spent a lot of time talking about yarn and yarn choice.
Yes, I think we do. I'm sure everybody there is going,
they're like,
yeah, you do, girls. Yeah, you really do. Because we also like, there are a lot of yarns that we like trying, right? So there are, yeah, it's true. Usually we're gonna have like a bunch of different things, but now, yeah, we have 4 items of our
I don't know how
9
many.
items. We're in the same.
We're in the same.
Yeah.
We're in the same.
And they're also like
we'll
very
continue.
simple patterns. Like it's not
Yeah,
like
it's so
you know,
true.
like it's like how much can you say about like a round yoke, perfect sweater.
It's true. I have noticed that it's funny, right? I feel like someone asked me the other day, like, how long have you been knitting, or like how long have you been doing the knitting podcast specifically? And somehow in my brain, I like just like rounded up to 5. Like, I know it's not been 5 years,
cute.
but I feel like we have been friends for 5 years, chatting about yarn obsessively for like 5 years. And I met you like at sort of like the peak of like.
Didn't we meet in January though and have the podcast in?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, July.
In my head, I'm like, it's like 5-ish.
5.
It's 3.
It's eternity.
Is it
Many lifetimes.
It's been forever.
Forever. We've known each other. Our souls have known each other forever.
But I was reflecting on like how at the beginning of knitting, it was like all about, I couldn't understand the people who were knitting just like basic things again and again and again, because it was like all the color work and all of the mosaic and all the Newton, like all of that kind of stuff. And I feel like I've like reached that point now where I just
I'm knitting the basics.
am knitting the basics.
And loving it.
And loving knitting the basics, loving like having the basics. I think this is why I was like, I want to get back into like shawl knitting, because it'll scratch the itch of like color and pattern and fun, and it'll like zhuzh like all of the basics that I'm knitting. This isn't really a basic, but it feels like a basic. You know what I'm saying? Like there have been a lot of basics. I started to like turn over, like let me put away all the sweaters, and I was just like, and another white sweater, and another gray sweater, and another white sweater. And I've been like trying to, we're like, I'm not really reorganizing, but like I'm like reorganizing like the living room and like wanting to create like a little creative space for myself. And I was like, here's all the yarn that I want. It's cream and gray and cream and gray. And like all I have planned is basic sweaters. And I was like,
adorable, because then you'll put things on here and then you'll be like, I need to wear these colors, and then every once in a while they happen. You go through like a phase, as I say, like the highlighter yellow was like a thing, and
I had a green phase. I did a couple of greens.
Yep.
And I have a lot of navy in my stash that for whatever reason like hasn't made on my needles.
Yeah, it needs to.
It needs to, but it's gonna be a lot of basics and a lot of blue.
Hey,
who knows?
I'm in a blue phase too. Like that's what I have been. It's all been that navy color.
Yeah. But we love knitting. We love you guys.
We do.
We love dream knitting. It's been a while since we've gone like on a good like dream knit binge.
I know. I was thinking about it. So we might have brought this up. I don't remember what we've said, but you know, people have I love watching podcasts where people just like go through like knits, like that they would just knit, like, you know, and then you like they make bundles on Ravelry and all of that, and I'm like, we should do something like that sometime. Like it's just
all the things
we want to knit, because we just can't knit it all. So just talking about the ones that we want to knit, which we probably will never.
Yeah, I do like your bundles. When you get into a bundle moment, I'm like, ooh.
I'm in a bundle moment. Bundles. But then I come to knit it, and then I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that one. I want to, you know, like it's like there are a lot of summer. So I have like a summer knit bundle, and a lot of the summer knits are DK weight, and I'm like, why?
Because you think it's too like you think a DK is too heavy for the summer.
Wool.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't feel right. Like that doesn't feel like what I want to do.
Yeah.
So I'm right now knitting. Well, this one's not, but I'm knitting a mohair, very open gauge in Haven.
Ooh.
Because I don't want mohair. I want it to be cooler.
Cooler.
So I'm knitting it single Haven.
Wow. So Haven is the lace weight. It's like merino.
Merino with a little bit of
Massam.
Maybe. A little bit of BFL, I think.
We knew this once.
75, 12 and 12, 12.5 and 12.5, isn't it? I think it has both of those.
You.
I feel like we did this before.
Yes, we did this. Yes, you're right. Yeah, 75 merino, 12.5 BFL, 12.5 Massam.
It is so soft. It is so soft. And then I was like, yeah. So it's
like solo.
Solo.
Oh, fun. There's one shawl at the booth at Sonder. That is so beautiful.
It was at a 21 stitch gauge.
Yeah.
in single and in the stockinette was, you didn't see, it was not
it. It's amazing.
open.
It bloomed so well. I just, yeah, I've knit Haven and Halo together. It's one of my favorite yarn combos, but
yeah. So we shall see. That
So
one should be
exciting.
done by the next podcast, whenever that is. We have not booked that.
It'll happen though.
Yes. Yeah, God willing.
We make it happen.
We make it
You make it happen.
We do. We do.
Yeah, I am currently working on a test knit for Macgyver, which I really love.
I missed that one. Oh.
In bow layers, which
God, she's
Carmen
amazing.
gifted me.
Look
It's
at
so
that.
yummy. I'm so excited about it.
Yes.
I have, however, blocking is funny. I blocked half of it. Can you tell which? Oh, did I just stab you?
Oh, it's all fine.
This side is like the Jackie side is blocked, and the
Oh.
Carmen side is not.
Oh.
It looks really good blocked.
Yeah.
But I'm at this point now where I'm almost done the skein of yarn. So Carmen gave me her leftovers from that flock and from that year's clip.
Yep.
And I frogged this entire thing. Used to be a book club cardigan by Sari Nordlund. Do you see how many freaking balls it took me to frog?
Oh my God.
So I have to skein this up and put it on the nitty naughty and wash it.
No, you don't.
I think I do.
Everyone says
It's so
you do.
like, look at the ramen, like it's so
Oh.
rameny. Like there's no way that
Yeah.
I'm gonna get away without like, what is it called? Resetting it.
Yeah.
But I really did a number on it, and there's like 8 gajillion balls, and I really, I mean, I'm test knitting it, so I'm gonna have to like get my act together and gonna get it done. I'm not gonna lie. Send Mojo, please, because I just like looked at this. And I was like,
out just to even
and I
look
was
at it.
like, I know, and I was like, maybe I should just start in another yarn. I'm like, I haven't knit that much. I really haven't knit that much. I could just do another yarn, but I feel like it's so yummy.
It's so yummy, but that is gonna be a real.
I'm like, I don't. So what?
You don't have any like extra of their like? Do you have enough of just bow layers in general? Like.
Yeah, I could do it in cream. But why did I do all? I put all the effort into
You
ripping
will
it out.
eventually do it. I just don't think you want it to be, well, okay, part of me is like, you don't want to have the pressure of the time, but then I'm like, actually, the pressure of the time would make you do it. Maybe enough.
Okay, so here's the question for people who have done this before. And okay, what I want to name is, there are a lot of tiny little balls, because it turns out that I'm a messy knitter, I guess. And like sometimes when I like knit a stitch, I like pick up some yarn from the row below or something like that. I think because there were a lot of like cables, so there was like a lot of crossing.
Yeah.
But like, what?
I don't know how you have this many though. Like,
What? Well, and
is
then
that
it's
also
like
the
in
pattern?
pieces.
I thought people talked about that with that one. Oh,
I
maybe
mean,
not.
it was like, it's also possible that I just kept, when I knit it, that for whatever reason, I just kept breaking the yarn. But it was like one of those ones where you like, you gotta pick up and then you gotta pick
That's
up
what
from
I mean,
here. And
yeah.
then, oh, okay, I remember. It had a like double knit integrated button band. And so I cut the button band off. I like picked out every single like thing. And then it's a cardigan, so you knit it back and forth. But like I didn't pick out the integrated button band like so well. So I would be like, just like, you know, oh, you think it's just gonna go back and forth. Then I would get stuck at the end. I would just like yank it a little bit too much. And then I'd be like, So do I tie these all together? Because I have to like I have to wind it and set it.
That seems like a nightmare.
I also like used my ball winder. This was the other thing. I like unwound it using my ball winder, and I think that put like a lot of tension on it. So then I started to hand wind it. It was a project. I think I watched like 2 movies to get this sweater undone. Because the yarn is so good and I want to salvage it, but I'm like, what do I do? Like tie them all together, and then it becomes like the yarn with 18,000 knots, because I can't split while I'm knitting. I break it and split splice it. I don't know. Send help.
I already hate the project, like, for you. Like, I not what it looked like, but like the nightmare of doing that. I would just like, I know. I just hate looking at that baggie.
I know,
I actually am like, ugh, and I don't even have to do it.
I like, in order to make the process better, I have this like beautiful giant like pottery like bowl, and so as I was like, it was like in the pottery bowl, but then there was like not enough space, and then I started to put it in the Ziploc so that I wouldn't lose these teeny tiny balls. And my cat was like, "Oh, look, another ball!" I'm like, I can't. It was beautiful in the pottery bowl. Now that it's in the Ziploc bag, I'm like, this is not good. So I like put it in another like beautiful dish, bowl. And I was like, okay, it's okay, but I wasn't gonna bring the bowl to podcast.
Decorative, like these are decorative balls now for your house.
I mean, if I had a sweater's quantity of this, but like, look how beautiful it is.
It is absolutely gorgeous.
It's gonna be so beautiful.
It will. It will. You know, when you pulled out my sew, like the red one, and I have the same thing, although there were less balls, but there's still a bunch of balls, and I look at it and I'm like, ugh. No.
So my nitty naughty is like a little one. It's kind of crazy.
You'd be like thwacking like the tiniest, like little like mini skein.
I don't know. I feel like it's like a knitting rite of passage for you to be like, I frogged a sweater and I re-knit it. I don't know. People say they do it all the time. You know, people who like go to thrift stores and they get like, and I'm like,
I know.
I can do this.
You can
do it.
You have the capability. I just am like, no. Oh, I'm already stressed just thinking about it.
I brought it on here to try and keep myself accountable in the hopes that somehow, because I like showed it, I'm gonna feel more inclined.
Somebody's gonna be watching and being like, Jackie, you can do it. You're gonna feel so good.
Or there's gonna be like 25 people being like, check the yarn, and then
there has to be something else.
It's so beautiful.
Like what
am I gonna do with it?
Well, what about like cute little ornaments?
I could just make a million little bobble pillows. Like the bobble sheets.
Yes, well, but you'd still have the thing with jointed. Like, what if you just made little ornaments, like, you know, little sweaters and things?
I mean, this yarn split splices so well. I just don't think I can thwack it split spliced. And there's something about what will be approximately 42 knots.
Maybe you can
That's
just
upsetting to me.
knit it and not reset it. That was magical.
I could do that. I would definitely not do a test knit in unthwacked ramen yarn.
That's where I am kind of like, I think you should do.
I might want to do the test knit another one. Meg has very generous testing deadlines.
Yeah.
But
plus, all she has to do is watch that.
She's gonna be like, Jackie, Meg, if you want me to,
I will never.
If you want me to never do it, if you can come on here and be like, do not test my pattern.
I do not want my
yarn.
beautiful thing with all of these like
yarn with the balls.
Yeah.
It's so good though. That yarn is so delicious. I would knit it again. Knitting it was way more fun than pulling it out though.
I don't like pulling out. It's too much work.
Have you done it before?
Nah.
Like a whole sweater?
Not a whole sweater. I've had to pull out a significant amount so that I know I have a memory. I've had a couple times because it's when you get to the end of the row and it's kind of still attached to like the one below, and then you have to like rip.
That's why I have so many tiny balls.
Yes.
And I thought it was so genius when I like hooked it up to my little electric ball winder. I just like sat there and I was like, Elliot found it from me. He bought it from some very sketchy place, not in Canada. And so far it's okay, but he bought it for like $35. He found one like online on some like random website, which is amazing.
That is amazing.
It's very rickety. It's very, very rickety. But I'm like, I can't. I feel like
but I feel like once you go that way, you can't go back.
You can't go back.
Like, no, it's so annoying to like, wow.
Yeah, I could not believe how much time, like, it's because he would watch me wind yarn, and he was like, I cannot even watch you anymore, because it's like on this little side table, and it made this like little like sound, and I didn't have like a nice, it was just this like, again, like it was like a knitter's pride like winder thingy.
Yeah.
And he was like, he's like, if I have to hear that like sound that it makes again. So he was like, I can fix this. And he did for $35.
He did.
He did. And then I tried to, and I was like, can you go back? And like, I'm like, this seems like it might catch on fire. So
that's what I'm worried about. Like, what if it just takes off on you and you're like, oh my God.
I watch it supervised. I have to watch it. It also makes an obnoxious noise. And then when it gets caught, this hilarious thing happens where it gets caught because of the tension. It like pops off and then the yarn actually goes flying, which I did not realize until the day that I was like, this can't happen. And I came back and there was just like yarn everywhere. It was hysterical. But we like sit and we watch TV and it like runs. Then whenever it gets stuck, I have to like run over it to make sure that it doesn't pop off the sort of like thing. And both of us are like, you know, you like get up immediately, you're like, ah! Anyways, the whole thing is when he got it for me and I was like, this seems really rickety. I was like, okay, for $35, can you just buy me like one more? I was gonna give it to you. And then he went back and he was like, the website like doesn't even exist anymore. And I was like,
yeah, there may be.
This is gonna catch on fire.
Lawsuits.
This is gonna catch on fire because there was this that did happen once.
It caught on fire?
No, that like Elliot bought an electronic from like a sketchy website.
Yes.
And we were just sitting and it literally like was plugged in and just like shorted and there was smoke and I was like, oh my God.
Friends, like firefighters say this all the time, you know, and it's the charging cables too. Like you should get good quality charging cables. Cause
like not the one from the gas station for
probably
the dollar store.
And then people leave them plugged in and then they leave or whatever, and they're not monitoring, right? You're just charging your iPad and then like it goes.
That is precisely what it was. It was a charging thing.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I'm glad that there was not a second one to potentially start a fire in our new beautiful house. However, I thought it was so genius. I just sat there.
Oh,
like,
that would be.
It went back and forth and back and forth. But then every single time it got stuck at the end, I'd be like, ah! It was like a whole thing.
I'd be stressed.
So we did like a tandem.
Just that, like you take like the. I mean, really, this is what I'm complaining about. You know, like winding a thing, but it takes like your arms, and you're kind of like, do I want to wind all of this? I prefer
hand winding than cranking the thing.
Yes, me too. I put it into a ball, but then it rolls everywhere. And if you want to pull from the center and the outside, you can.
You can't. But my yarn budget right now, or the budget that I would allot to getting like a good winding setup, mine works for now, so it's fine. I really want a rigid heddle loom. Like I'm saving. Every time I think about buying yarn, I'm like, rigid heddle loom. This could be a rigid heddle loom moment.
How much are they? Are they really expensive?
Like $700 Canadian. It's a lot.
I can't do it. I know that is gonna be a rabbit hole. It's not gonna be good for me.
But think about all the yarn we can use.
I know.
And then think about all the blankets and the shawls we could have.
I know.
I keep telling myself, share custody.
I feel like I'm gonna hate threading it or whatever.
Yes, I need somebody to. What's it called? What's it called when you warp it?
Yes, exactly. Warp it.
Warp it.
Because the weft goes this way and the warp.
I feel like the weft would be so fun.
Goes this way.
Our friend Haley.
Sorry.
Has become got one, and she's been weaving scarves, and
they're so beautiful.
Wove. She wove. Why does that not sound right?
She wove.
She wove.
Yes.
She wove this beautiful scarf using boucle, and it's so pretty. And I have a fair amount of boucle in my stash that I shan't knit.
It's so true. The delicious idea of using up my wool is so wonderful to me. I'm like, I want things that are just gonna like eat up wool because I have so much of it, and I want it out without like I want to use it.
Like the thing is, I want the wool in my body. I just don't know that I want to like knit it like this.
I know. I don't want it all. It's the crochet I'm doing next. Like I'm gonna try it.
Yes.
I got a crochet book.
Another one?
Yes. Wait, I only had one.
Wait, sorry. My brain was not about the book.
Oh,
I was like, how's
the
your blanket? What are you doing? The
yes.
Tunisian, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I met Tony lives See?
No,
Sasha introduced me to her. Oh my god, she's as like lovely in real life as she is. Like, what a beautiful person. Anyway.
I know, meeting her made me want to do it.
The Tunisian
I was just
crochet,
like, I want to be
I'm
in your
still
orbit.
working on it, and I like, you know, but I'm like, it is a really like rhythmic, relaxing kind of
Process. Yeah, you do that, I think, weaving.
It is like weaving, because you literally like go along, you're like making your things, and then you pull them back through, and then you do it again.
Can I Tunisian crochet with boucle?
Yes, of course you can do it with anything.
Would it be less painful
Yes.
to do than knitting?
Yeah, because the loops are like, you're not like crochet, you're not like pulling very tightly, right?
Yeah.
Like, so things are like, there's lots of space.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what we chattered for like.
I know.
Like, I don't know how much time
I think we
has
just
passed.
were
I
like,
think we just like,
can't end it.
"Ew."
Was it before 2 hours when we were
I
done?
don't
I think
know.
it was, or
I don't
almost
know.
just after.
We'll see how long we can just blather on for.
We could keep going. You know it. If I didn't have to get home to my kids.
I know.
I'm stuck in traffic.
As the text messages are coming.
Yeah, I'm like,
In
they're
any
fine.
case.
I have made sure they are fine, both of them.
It's so crazy that they're at that age now.
I know. Gosh.
I think I feel like I've known you forever because I remember how tall Avalon was when I first met you, and now she's so tall.
She's so tall. She's got, her feet are bigger than mine now. She's got her ears
amazing.
pierced. We both, then I got mine redone.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Fun.
Well,
We love you.
we love you. Keep sourcing joy from knitting. Even if you don't actually knit the thing, the dreaming is nearly as fun, but
So
not as fun, but nearly as fun. Ooh.
I think it can be equivalent. Okay, not all the time, but the moments where you're like, I'm gonna go on Ravelry and I'm gonna look at what my next project's gonna be, and you knit, like you dream knit all of these things, that is as enjoyable to me. Like the moment of that, the excitement of what it could be, it's as enjoyable. It doesn't like pan out, obviously, like it's not like you get anything after. What I love from knitting is that you have something to show for it. There's nothing to show, but it's like as enjoyable as like going to a concert.
Okay, here's where I'll meet you. Dream knitting is as satisfying as the process of knitting.
Yes.
But nothing is as satisfying as putting on something that you knit,
True.
that it works out.
I don't know. I think they're all up there. Lucky us.
Yeah,
Lots of
lucky
dopamine.
us. Lots of dopamine.
I do really, really love.
You do
in those
love
moments.
putting things in a bundle,
Just
adding,
putting it in a
putting
bundle.
it in. Like the bundle for you is got like,
bundles, my tees, my
Yeah.
summer knits, my like, you know, like large gauge.
and buying a kit.
Oh God. I mean, technically I didn't buy a kit, but I could have. Like I got the wool directly because I was like, I'm knitting this, but I just knit 2 kits then. Jackie! Have I ever done that?
No. Maybe.
Have
Have
I
you?
ever actually? I can't think of one. I can't think of even one that I finished. That was a kit that was put together. And
The only thing is the embroidery thing.
Oh yeah, which I still haven't finished.
We haven't finished it. What?
No.
The cute little bunny?
Yeah.
I thought it was done.
No.
Ah, put it up there.
A
It's
few
done.
more pieces.
It's done.
Even I did this embroidery workshop with Julie, putting a snowflake on like on my that Amy Christopher's, what's the one? Felix. I put like embroidery snowfleks.
That's so cute.
I know, it's going to be. I only have a little bit more to do, and I ran out of time at the thing, and I was supposed to just do it. This was back in December. Not done yet. I still got the like dissolvable. Like
Thing
you
still
know?
on there? Yeah.
No, I don't finish things like that.
That is very funny because that actually like exactly opposes the whole dopamine theory.
I know that you need the finished product.
finished product.
But this is what I mean. I don't know that I feel like when I put the thing
Yeah,
on.
maybe you don't.
When you said that, I wasn't like, yeah. Like something about right now, I'm so excited to get back to the one I'm knitting right now, because I'm right in this like, I'm like, how is this all gonna turn out? And there's lots of short rows and it's like a very like odd construction.
I'm so excited to see what this is.
I was gonna bring it, but then like it's just in the car, but I'm not going to.
Something to look forward to.
But yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay.
We love you.
Bye-bye.